Talk about some.
That's getting cut out. It's not going in.
Bournemouth. How old?
She was 18.
Is that what she told you?
I don't think I could say that on here. That's a bit techy. They're talking to school kids, fam.
She was only 10.
And we was fucking in front of the glass wall. Yeah, and then my
Focus
cousin comes back. I'm laying naked in the bed with this girl, right? And we're just chilling.
He just said my cousins.
Your cousin was
The
standing
whole-
over you. Fucking wait, no, stay asleep.
You can't talk about porn, man.
It's like one of those porn like videos, isn't it? When there's friends.
Wait, video. I've got a video. Video here.
You have tried that. Basically, you're having sex with her from behind, right? You punch her in the back of the head.
Whoa.
It was not consensual.
She was asleep the whole time.
Yeah,
He went, wake the fuck up again. I've told you once a time. Keep asleep and again.
Tyler, get your knob out.
You seem a dick.
Can you, George?
What?
Can you deal with his knob? If we
Why?
This guy couldn't have
Why? Alright, let's cut some of this out now.
Strike one.
Yeah. This has gone too far, I think.
Strike two just for being a prick.
Shut up, bro. I'm done with this podcast, mate.
Get the fuck out.
What's the difference between me and
Yeah, that's alright, bruv.
What's that spider taste like?
Spiders?
Yeah.
You're not having my shit, man. Just leave my food alone, man.
This guy.
Only keeps trying to take my munch. Wait, speaking to yours,
Personally,
Ty?
I wouldn't have that. Personally.
Oh, that's alright, bruv. So Wagwan, what's the status quo? What's going on?
Talk about some.
That's getting cut out. It's not going in. Or unless you want it uncensored, I'll leave it in. That'll be part of the trailer. Talk about.
Well, you man need to be held up, yeah. Saying
Held up?
yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
Me to carry the show.
Basically, I don't need you to carry
Ma-
me because
ma- ma- say
I've
carry
just
the
got to
show.
take my snake for a walk.
There we go.
This is what I mean, though. It's pure.
Pure filth.
It's reckless. What comes out of his mouth sometimes. I just can't deal with it. It's a
Certain girls can't too, apparently.
Nah.
Can you, George? Can
What?
you deal with his knob? If we,
Why?
This guy couldn't have
Why?
it.
Why? Who even?
if we let's go. Let's back returning from last episode 2
Why am I-
of Tyler's knob.
Yeah,
Episode two of my
no.
knob. Alright,
You know what I literally said last episode as well. You know, on the last one, I was literally like, what was it? You said, oh, is this just going to be a recurring theme? And I was like, yeah, next episode. Oh, that was it. You said if you put the thing on screen of you with your knob in a sock, you said you won't come back. I said, fair enough. Me and him will just talk about his knob on the next episodes. It looks like we've already established that.
Yeah, but let's not do that because
Why not? Why
No,
not?
I've got a
It's
massive
interesting.
cock. Like,
It's
we just
interesting.
talk about it.
We're talking about, you know what?
I had a couple of my brothers telling me about they saw the title with the thing in it because I put it up on my snap and that.
Oh yeah.
And
then yeah, you were like you aimed at you innit? You was like, oh yeah, basically I have a big dick.
no, they
with
saw
that,
the
yeah.
title, bro. And they said that they called Tyler a bag man.
Did they?
Yeah. No, I'm joking.
Bag
Man's
man's a
got a
big
bigger
knob.
dick than all of them still.
Batty man.
Exactly, bruv.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not. I haven't seen it.
Tyler, give me a caricature of
You
your
haven't seen it.
penis.
This guy has seen it.
Give me
Let's
give
do
me
this.
give me a
No,
caricature of your
no.
penis. I want to
Hold
draw
on,
it.
hold
I
on.
don't want.
This guy just said. Wait, what did you say?
You seem a dick.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
And he's saying it like, oh yeah, I said, yo,
Exactly.
Tyler, get your knob out. Nah, this guy get.
Oh yeah. That was it.
In your face.
me and George have both seen Tyler's penis, not by virtue of us going whip it out. You know, we didn't discuss the. It was actually after the last episode, wasn't it? It was a while after.
It was when we were at Mackey's.
But I'm saying it was a while after the last episode, wasn't it? So people are going to think from the last one, they're going to go, oh, we was discussing how big your knob, and we've all gone, Tyler, whip it out. We want to see it then. Because you said it was bigger than your dad's.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was only because we was out. Tyler said, "I got a video to show all you."
No.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
basically,
what?
because we was
No.
talking about the fucking.
How big are your
anyway.
balls?
And then obviously, pretty thick.
Right. We go in like, sort of big and like how big? What we talking in proportions?
Dangles down about 3 centimeters, and then just thick.
Saggy or tight? Nice
A little
and-
bit, like that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
5
yeah,
centimeter,
yeah,
3
yeah.
centimeter thing.
How big's
Just
the knob?
dangling.
How big's the knob on the flop? We'll go just about. Yeah. We'll go that. Right. So you lot can carry on. What about the tip? Are you circumcised or not?
Nah.
No. All right. So we'll draw a little drooper over that.
Little drooper over there.
George, do you want to participate? You don't look like you're
I'm
really
good. You won't just do
You
your
won't be able to
thing.
draw it.
I'm gonna let people know that I'm not involved in this. I'm not a bae,
Here you are.
and
Basically, yeah.
We'll draw
George is
your
just
batty next if you want.
Because
We'll
I
draw
have
your
a
back.
massive cock. Yeah. Just want pepper with that salt.
Is the hood? Does it go too far over? Does it like hang off? There's extra skin, or is it nice and tight at the end?
I don't know how you. I don't know what you're.
Just whip it out. I'll get a little sketch. You know what I mean?
it's not something.
But
I've got one. I've got it. All right, here we go, lads. Is that a good? Is that a good
Can I
drawing?
just ask, what's them to what's
Maybe
the
with an
lines?
STD, mate.
What's the
Look at that.
lines? What you got scars on? your
That's
cock?
good, isn't it?
I can't lie.
You got scars on it, bro.
It's veins, mate.
My dick's a bit bigger than that.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. I did.
He's lying,
I'm
man.
not even
Is that
lying.
realistic enough for you,
No,
fella?
no.
He's
too long.
lying, man.
That is too long. I'm being realistic here.
Why are we doing this? This is a podcast, man. This
Exactly.
Is
You can watch Anna look at penis.
not, no,
Do what you want.
Yep.
you might as well just put his piece up on the screen, mate.
Might as well.
Piece. Tyler's piece
Advertisement.
right here.
Peace promo.
Peace
Peace promo. As you do.
Anything else you need, just give me a shout.
Uh,
This is SDT test.
No. George. There's nothing to do with that.
Don't cut that out.
Oh, what?
What?
I don't know
You're
what you're on
alarmed
about.
for
I
your
don't know what you're on
STD
about.
test.
It just got blurred out. I heard the noise. Did you hear that, Tyler?
no, I don't
It went
really- I
muted
don't
for a
really-
second. Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. What was it? What did you say?
Practically he said beep.
No. Just say it. I'm not going to bleep it out, obviously.
You were alarmed.
No, I'm not.
You were alarmed. You're
I'm not.
SDT.
Yeah, no, yeah, but what did you say? It was an alarm for what?
It's for an
Told you, I just went mute again. Did you hear that? It just
No,
went quiet, and I couldn't make out what was said. It is. Go on one more time, Ver. I don't know what I'm putting my mic to.
up here on the screen.
It's all
Yeah.
pixelated out. Can you see that as
Yeah.
well? It is all pixelated out. It's done it again. We have to carry on. Anyway, so talking about your STD test, George.
No.
I love that. George's STD test. Yep.
George has got
come back
chlamydia.
positive. George has
He
got
has-
chlamydia.
He's got chlamydia.
Are you positive? Are you
No, I'm
positive?
joking. He hasn't. Not yet, anyways. After we've had a go on him.
Yeah.
I'm just positive.
Hmm?
Being a virgin.
Fuck. This guy wishes I was a virgin. I was.
Why would I wish?
Why would he?
you were
Why would that?
Why- you know what I mean?
As if that's in George's
It's called
wishes. He's
wishes.
going on his deathbed. You know, is Tyler still a virgin? Oh no.
I've got more of a body count than both you put together. Right.
Actually, no way. George was lethal in his prime.
No, bro.
He-
When he was in school doing his thing,
He was like
That was
Paul
my
Gascoigne,
prime.
mate. In his
Yeah.
prime,
And
he was
now
Paul
I'm in my
Gascoigne.
prime, and
Barely.
we kind of switched positions.
I've never
with
seen.
the-
I've never seen a
You know what I mean?
two-man
I've
either.
never seen you with a female.
I haven't.
Never.
Yeah. Why would I bring them around
One
you?
video.
Obviously.
One
Oh,
video.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I do my thing on my ones.
Cool.
Yeah.
Same. Actually, I do my thing on my ones.
Man.
I'm sorry, but fair enough. If I'm in a relationship, your man would know. But if it's just a thing on the side, it's like
It's
Nando's
a bit different.
rice.
He's doing a Reese now.
What,
You with your little secrecies.
mate? I keep my
Oh.
business. My
you just got to
private.
keep your business
business.
yourself, innit?
I
Because
don't.
the more people
Fuck
that
it.
know your business, the less people
Two
that
people
know your
know my
business,
business.
yeah,
Exactly, bruv.
the more they're gonna wonder about you. Let people wonder about you. Stop telling everyone like who you're with, what you're doing all the time. Let them wonder what you're doing, because then when they actually take the
What-
time to get
hold
to
on
know
a minute,
you,
Can I just
they're like, yo,
Tyler,
and it
what-
comes as more of a
like,
surprise.
You just said an interesting comment about that yours is probably more than ours put together. I want to know.
You both have big ones of mine because I've not got many,
That's
but
what I'm
I
saying,
keep my
bro.
shit private. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about body count. You was doing bits in your prime. You do. I don't
My
really give a
prime.
fuck. Anyways, George.
I'm a
Yeah.
primer icon. This guy's like mid.
Who?
This guy's like a mid.
I don't know what you are. What?
Icon.
What are you?
Guys, let me just
On
say,
FIFA,
someone
yeah.
who brags about their body count, it means that they've done about 2 bitches.
Have you? How many?
That is definitely not 2. It is in.
It's
double
free
digits. It's
actually,
double
and you are
digits.
out of order for saying that.
Yeah, it's free, man.
There we go, on my deathbed. Oh, I wish I didn't say that to Tyler.
No,
I
do you
wonder
know
if
why?
it's
Because
for-
I was about to say you wish I had 2, but I have a lot more than 2.
George, we just have a conversation. This fella can keep talking about his knob.
his knob.
Do what you want.
His body
Carry
count.
on.
Go on.
Can we actually
even
change the
talk about-
subject? Because I don't want to talk about penis the whole time.
I never spoke
Body
about
count,
penises. I
penises.
talked
That
about
was
body
penis,
count.
bro. That was literally body count.
I just said
You come
that
out with
body
it.
count.
Them both, let's combine.
Apparently.
I'll let him take that.
I've
title, 'cause I want-
had
to be fair,
more
I'm
one
not
night
even proud of it.
stands, but it's only because I probably go clubbing more. I have more one night stands, so it's different.
Yeah, Reese.
I don't even go clubbing, so I'll
That's his little
extract
celebration
myself.
when he pulls girl
I'll
around.
extract myself
Yeah.
from that equation.
But yeah, it is what it is.
But nothing's the same.
Exciting trying to upgrade to the
to
main.
me.
Hey.
Yeah, still a pussy out. Anyways,
Question.
I feel like there's a vein of penis for our podcast.
Oh, it's the main thing.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
going to be.
It is called Longwood.
Yeah,
It is called Longwood.
exactly.
Do you know what?
Go on,
And if
go
you're-
on, finish your shit fucking sentence, you cunt.
If you're
What was you
not-
going to say?
If you're not a sex addict,
It's
I
called-
wondered why I was watching us, to be fair. So,
Or if you're not a paedophile.
yeah.
Or if you are a paedophile, watch.
George, you can't be watching your own video.
Yeah, I know, George.
You
That's
can't.
what I mean. George, you're banned.
Allow it.
You're banned from
You're
watching
allowed.
this.
I love how you're coming.
STDs, pornography, child pornography. How many
I'm
counts
not
child
saying
pornography?
nothing now. I'm not saying nothing. You man want to keep me quiet, I'll keep quiet.
No, you can't talk.
Or what? So you can mix it?
How am I going to mix it?
Or what did you do to Tyler last time?
What do you mean?
Rinsed him on the flipping intro.
Yeah, but that's the intro. That's just to get you hooked in.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
well,
and then
that's
it's
on my STD.
it's George at the start going, oh, I got an STD.
Well, you
and-
got Madeleine McCann in your basement.
Yeah.
Talking of paedophiles, Tyler.
Here we go.
Pedophiles. Yeah, I've got about 10 in my basement.
You're 10
I've got about 4 more of a white van.
Reese, what are you laughing at? Nothing's even funny. They haven't even said anything yet.
Go.
Huh?
You two can deliberate this. I'll take it a back seat. He's laughing.
I know. Just gotta
Tyler,
laugh at
Tyler.
the truth sometimes.
Bournemouth. How old?
She was 18. Alright.
Is that what she told you?
How the fuck would she be in a club if she's not 18?
Good point.
Q Club, full of 16s.
Blood, this is Bournemouth. This is different. The security, I got kicked out because
This
I
is
had
different. They're allowed in if they're 40.
I had an ID that's on my phone and they proper scan it and everything. They're like, they didn't let me in because I couldn't scan it.
You went cameo,
And
didn't
then-
you?
Well, actually, no, this wasn't Cameo, but this was at the pub around the corner. But I got kicked out, alright, because I couldn't have an ID. And then she seen me get kicked out, so she come up to me. She was speaking to me for a while. And then next thing you know, I'm in the car with 4 other girls. But I'm not even going to lie, I don't remember much. I just remember seeing her. I remember seeing everyone else get kicked out that was with me. And then I just stayed with her. And then
Stay
fucking...
with her, then what?
I stayed with her, and then somehow happened. I don't know. I was a bit drunk at this point, so I've got a big blackout moment. And then I remember her saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get in."
I blacked out from this
my
conversation.
friend's
To be
car.
honest. Carry on.
I'm trying to listen.
Well,
no,
thank
no,
you,
I
thank
have.
you.
No, I'm listening. I was
Dickhead.
just paying attention to these. Go.
Thank you,
I've heard. Go.
You're in the car, come on, man.
Oh yeah, and then I'm in the car, obviously, and then fucking there's just 4 girls in the car, and then just me. I'm just there in the middle, yeah, obviously doing my thing.
And you only
And then-
done
What did you do? What did you
And
do?
then-
You say do your thing.
You
Elaborate,
only,
fella.
You only scored on 1 and you had 5 things and all it.
Yeah,
That's scored on 1.
but they were all length.
12?
Believe
Oh.
me, they were all length.
Carry on.
Driving.
No.
Come on.
What? No, they're
She's
not going to be
not
12
driving.
years olds in a car. I'm on
There's
about the
only
rest
one
of the
person
world.
driving,
I'm not on
five.
about the girl you was with. I'm on about all the other girls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
14.
That's if that was me, bro.
It was her. It was her and all her little cousins. They sort of come
14,
along.
12.
And then he got to the hotel. He said, "You lot got to leave now.
Yeah,
I'm taking
man.
your cousin back."
But no, it was bare funny because she was actually arguing with her friend like proper. I was in the car,
Tell her
and
friend
then
calm
she knew. I think I must have told her at this point that I was staying at the hotel. I
Yeah.
can't remember because I was fucked. But yeah, she told her friend that she's staying at the hotel with me overnight. Yeah, like I didn't agree with this. She didn't tell, but she probably did. But I was too drunk to know.
Wait, so you met her in the club or outside the club?
Just outside the club after I
so
got kicked out.
she weren't in the club. Anyway.
But she was definitely 18. Believe me.
You got proof of that.
Yeah, because she had ID.
Yeah, I'll
You
back
asked,
Tyler on this one.
you asked for her ID. You went, yo, babes, listen, before
No,
we do
because I
this-
remember.
because he was in the club together.
No, he
Was
just
they?
said he met her outside the
Oh wait,
club.
she wasn't
yeah,
in
but
the club.
I've seen her inside the club. So obviously I was in there for about 45 minutes.
So she's in
Yeah.
the club, you get kicked out, she's outside the club.
Yeah, because she was at the
Oh, sure.
smoking area.
No,
She
fair
was
enough.
smoking.
Yeah, because it's an open smoking area,
Okay,
so it's not
shame.
like it's closed off like Q Club. It's like open outside. It's like everyone's there, and she was obviously out smoking. I got kicked out.
Tell her why going for her boyfriend then.
But yeah, and she has a boyfriend. Yeah.
By the way,
I found that out.
before that's what I'm saying. Before people go, "Oh, Tyler's a bit of a cunt," he actually didn't even know, bro.
I didn't know until
after, way after,
And still said I'll go back
and then see a
But
video.
Now I think about it, I was sitting there. There was a lot of boys snapping her. Yeah, I didn't really care.
Move the mic a little bit forward. It's closer to you, man. It's closer to you, man. If you can. Yeah, calm.
But yeah, I didn't really fucking take note of it. She obviously she had quite a few boys in her snap or whatever.
Rotate it. Say that.
And yeah, and then obviously I done that peak thing to that other girl, which was
What do you mean?
mad.
Well, I sent her the
What
other-
peak thing?
I was too drunk and I sent the other girl.
Oh yeah, so
photo.
basically Tyler was talking to two girls, and instead
No,
of
I was
you
talking
was.
to this one girl. There's one girl that's in Bournemouth. Yeah, she wanted to meet me because it was more of just a one-time thing. She wanted obviously come out clubbing with me, stay at the hotel with me. You know how the fucking shit goes. But
No, how she
obviously I met this
Normal.
girl while I was out, and she was a little bit better. I didn't really know her.
send this to her.
Yeah, no, I'll send
Just to
her
make,
this
just to rub
podcast.
salt in the
I'm not
wound.
gonna
She's
lie,
getting
she
it.
is probably watching
Just
right now.
giving
Yeah.
the
She watched
podcast.
the last podcast.
How you doing? I
How
hope
you
you're well.
doing? What's the name?
What's it? Yeah.
What's
I'm
name?
just gonna call it Ree for short.
Who? Reeve.
Alright, Rihanna.
Ree.
All right.
Ree.
See, it's not.
Rihanna. Listen.
It's not.
Our
even
boy here
Rihanna.
needs to apologise for his actions.
Apologise, Tyler.
Yeah, go on, say it.
Make a formal
But-
apology. Look
Yeah,
straight into
just
camera.
look
One.
straight down that lens, boy, and just.
I'm not sorry because we had 3 really.
I'm sending this to that girl's boy, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
should we put the TikTok?
We
on?
had
that's a
three.
good- doing that.
You had three
Oh,
what,
yeah.
Tyler? 3 what? Go on, 3 good rounds of deep.
Yeah. Alright,
Immature.
and one of the rounds, I feel kind of
Immature?
when I think of it now.
No,
right.
immature.
So the first time we
Was
had
that even-
sex.
I don't think it's a
was
word.
word.
Fair enough.
The first time we had sex was as soon as we got back to the hotel. Right.
I love this. This is like a fan fiction.
Bro.
As
People
soon
have
as we got
tuned
back
in
to
for a
the
bit of a
hotel,
laugh, and
Yeah.
he's talking about
Oh my deep.
We had sex, whatever.
transcripts of his
and
porn.
then she ordered pizza and didn't even let me know. So she was just like, oh,
The story for it, the plot thickens.
So she was just like, oh, pizza's outside. And I was like,
Sure.
yo. And she bought me pizza. She bought me a barbecue based pizza. Bear in mind, she didn't ask me. We both had barbecue, and barbecue is my favourite. Like,
So what are you
and
trying
I
to
didn't
say?
say anything about
What-
pizza,
what-
and she
what-
ordered me that.
So what
and
are you
I was like,
insinuating that you're sort of like
another tick on
partners
the
or-
box, right?
Oh, fair
Another
enough.
tick on the box.
You thought I can't have
And
sex with
then-
you unless you like barbecue pizza.
And then we were laying in
Get your
bed
trousers down.
naked or
Get
whatever.
yours down, baby.
We was laying
Get naked.
naked in
Pineapple.
bed.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck off.
Get
Yeah,
out.
I'm sorry. She ordered me like a dead pepperoni pizza.
Put your pants back.
I
Put
did.
your pants back
Hold on a
and
minute.
get the fuck out of the hotel room now. Is that pineapple?
Hey,
You keep the bag. Leave the money here. Leave all your shit and leave.
did you hear that?
Disgust. What?
You said pepperoni, yeah, pepperoni on a barbecue-based pizza.
No, I was saying, can you imagine if it was like pepperoni, olives, fucking pineapple, like dead, like just create your own, but she's just all of the
I'll tell
dead
you something
shit.
back and get me another one, bro.
But no, obviously it was dank pizza. Yeah, that was just another one. And then we were laying naked in bed, obviously just watching a film.
Right. Is there any point to
Hey,
the rest of this?
Hold up, yes, I'm getting
No.
there.
Okay.
Shut your mouth. Yeah.
Go. Oh, he's getting aggressive. I like
Aggressive,
that.
bro, submissive.
I love it when he gets dominant. Go.
She loved it when I got aggressive.
All right, go.
But
George is loving this. He's relishing in the idea of listening to your porn stories for the 3rd time. We've heard this now 3 times. Go. Tell them that I'm sure they'll love this. They'll skip past this.
yeah,
Go.
no, you'll skip past this. But fucking yeah, and then my
Focus on.
cousin comes back. My cousin comes back, and obviously he's like, "Yo," he was supposed to stay in my friend's room.
Shut me another one.
It's just under there. It's under
I
the
can't be
bed.
bothered. Shut me another one. Just safe. Yeah, go.
Yeah, then my cousin called back, and fucking he knocked on the door. He was like, "Yo," obviously I'm just there.
about this.
I'm laying naked in the bed with this girl, right? And we're just chilling. But cousin comes back, and he was supposed to be staying in another person's room, but his stuff was in mine, right? And then this guy was fucked. Like, he was so drunk. I'm surprised he found the key. Like, he found the key, yeah, and fucking he was drunk, and he got in the bed, and he was just obviously doing his thing.
Doing his thing when you win.
Nah, but obviously he just laid there. Then obviously.
So you was with this girl in a hotel room.
Yeah.
You're on 2 single beds put together.
Mm-hmm.
You're in there doing your thing under the covers. He comes in. He's laying under the
So
he's laying on his side of the bed.
It's
Yeah,
two
yeah,
single
yeah.
beds put together.
He comes in. He's laying on his side. Then go.
But he was on one single bed, and me and her was on the other
Yeah,
single
yeah.
bed.
So then what?
Yeah, and then she woke me up well, obviously we fell asleep. She woke me up in the middle of the night,
Hmm.
and then we just went again, and I was fucking her while my cousin was asleep in the same bed as me.
But what else happened? With your
Because I'm
cousin?
waiting for that part.
I'm
But
waiting for
that's a bit techie because
When
I
you call
can't.
him out.
I don't know because I don't think I could say that on here. That's a bit techie.
You
No
said
one
his
knows
name? No face, no case. Come on, lad. You've told all this story.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for that one bit.
But yeah, he was a bit fucked anyway. Yeah, so he started touching her up in it. So obviously,
Well, Tyler's in bed.
I'm sorry,
naked
but
with
I had
her,
I had my arm around her. Yeah,
What did
my
you tell him?
hands on
Boom.
my ass, and then I feel his hand obviously start touching her ass, and I was like, what the fuck? So
You felt
obviously-
it as well.
Yeah,
You weren't going for the arse, bro. It's going for something else.
So obviously he was just being sneaky. So obviously I moved her to the other
Naughty,
side to make
naughty.
sure she was there. Because I'm sorry, he was fucked.
Make sure she was there.
I'm not having him like sexually assaulted.
Imagine laying in Imagine laying in bed with a girl and your cousin's trying to feel like the girl you're trying to mash.
I'm sorry, but that is.
That is nuts.
But
man.
that is-
even being in the same room is
even
nuts.
then, it was not consensual.
How do you think he was getting away with it?
I don't know. He was fucked.
So what you just done
as I
is
said, he
illegal.
was so drunk.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I weren't just gonna let her sit there. I'm not like one of those guys.
Did
oh,
she
yeah.
know then? Did she know? Did she go, hold up, why you got 3 arms?
No, but yeah, but like that's what I'm saying.
Right,
She
look-
was well aware. This is what I'm saying. It was
that's my
actually a
cousin.
mad situation.
That's my cousin. He's holding bangs, bro. I'm sending him out of the room.
No,
Trust me,
but
dumb.
see, I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was fucked.
I don't
He-
give a
That's-
fuck.
I'm
What
sorry,
the
but you
fuck?
could no, because he was drunk.
That's like me saying I
No,
fucked that girl,
wait,
but I was
wait,
drunk, bro.
wait.
So-
Let me explain innit, because he was actually on drugs and everything. He was
Okay,
not
fair
okay
enough.
situation.
What drugs?
I
To make
don't-
the court
I don't-
case
I-
quicker.
Oh yeah, because I just fucking know what drug he was at.
No,
But
no,
he was
no.
fucked
Okay,
on
Tyler,
drugs.
let me ask you a question. Do you think that makes it any better?
No, but this is what I'm saying. This is why I didn't want to.
No.
Inside.
It prefaces it the fact that he was completely.
I'm
he
trying to
wasn't.
explain
He wasn't in
he's in
control
the
of his.
wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't in
Because you
control of
man
his
have,
actions.
I haven't said it all yet, so it's like you man are just.
No, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't in control of his actions and whatnot.
Yeah,
really.
but-
Although it's fucked.
At the same
He
time, that's
wasn't
the only
entirely-
reason I give him the benefit of doubt. If it was anyone else, yeah, I'm sorry, I would give them all because fucking.
Or if he wasn't like on substance and like not
Yeah.
like, completely in control of himself.
So obviously, I knew in it because I'm not just gonna sit there. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh yeah, another guy's come back to the hotel room. Oh, I'm
It is
just
a
gonna
bit
force
mad.
her to have a threesome and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah,
nah, I'm gonna
Don't
make sure she's
ask.
okay. So obviously, I moved her to the other side because I don't want her feeling unsafe and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And like he's fucked. We were saying about how he was going back to the other room, but he just didn't answer. He was too fucked to answer. Like, he was fucked.
If you offered, do you reckon he would have taken? If you
Yeah,
said
100%.
threesome,
Because this is what I'm
you were
saying.
telling me he was doing that and he didn't want that.
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's what he was probably trying to do. He was trying to come back and like force her into it and whatever.
That's a bit mad.
So I was like,
though.
no. So
Wouldn't
I
hurt
put
to
her on
ask.
the other side of me. So I was in between. So obviously she weren't getting touched up. Oh, I'm there. So if he tries anything, obviously
You're
I'm
getting
in
touched
between.
up.
I'll get touched.
He said, "Have a go on this."
But-
There's a cock in between these legs. Grab that ass again.
But yeah.
Imagine if you went to grab her there and his Tyler's cock just come through her legs and he went.
But it's alright.
"What
After
the
that, I
You
was
went,
fucking her
"Oh,
on
and
that
again."
bed.
Tyler gets a tug and it's not from that point.
He's like Tyler's laying in bed and he's kissing her and he's going, "Oh, that feels so good." She's like, "What are you on about? My hands are up here." He's like, "Oh, your feet then." She's like, "What are you on about? Maybe your feet." No, they're at the bottom. Let's go on.
He just said my cousins.
Yeah. That will be a good clip.
That's a good
That'll
clip.
be a good clip. Banger, mate. We'll take that.
So it's always something to do with your cousin, your brother, or some shit.
You know what I mean? Last
His brother
episode,
fell out the car
he
last
fell out
time.
his car. He was fucking his brother last time. That
Yeah,
was a good
that
one.
was it.
Flashback. Let George cry.
my brother. Yeah, imagine.
Oh,
when
he was fucking his
younger. But no, it's okay because I was still fucking. She woke me up in the middle of the night, whatever, and I was fucking her on the same bed that my cousin's sleeping in. So it's a bit techie. It was like one of those porn like videos, isn't it? When there's friends
A cuck.
sleeping.
Or the sleeping ones.
Yeah, you know them
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
when
yeah.
like they're sleeping in the same bed and then you have to keep it quiet. It was like that, but we was not quiet.
What's the point if he's fucked anyway?
Do you reckon he was tugging?
No, he was
Under the
definitely
sheets.
asleep. He was gone.
Oh, fair enough.
Like
Do you reckon he was trying to tug? What happened? It was just when.
Man's
where he
trying
was
to
so
tug, bro,
fucked,
what, when his
'cause we-
cousin's doing bits.
That's no.
But no, do you know what's mad? He tried telling me.
Do you know
yeah,
what's mad? I know what's mad. Go ahead.
He bought the. I was saying how I wanted my own double bedroom, and when we was talking about getting a hotel, And he was like, "Oh no, you're not bringing any girls back." And this guy was jealous that I brought her.
I reckon that was probably he was jealous. He was high off everything.
That's what I'm doing, right? Before you go out and look, listen, something may happen, might bring someone back. You make sure you get your own room.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't supposed to stay in my room. That's why.
If you're going out with the intention of
going out, did
you
put any money into that room?
Yeah, I bought that room.
What? No, did he put any money into it?
I'd have said sleep on the corridor, my
That's
G.
what I'm trying to say. He wasn't supposed to stay in that room. He come back.
So how did he get in?
How did he get in? Did he have a key card?
Yeah, I don't know how, who, what.
He probably
when,
stole
where.
that. He had a spare one or something.
I don't know. He must have asked
Did he know?
reception or
Did he know that you had a girl back? Is that the reason why he came back into the room?
No, he didn't know I had a girl back.
That's just mad though. So what? He come back, you're in the thing, and then.
And she's obviously naked.
Okay, but
he's got it covered over us.
He comes
She
back
was naked
to
on
touch
me.
something, but she's not there. Only Tylor is.
And he goes,
Oi.
finally.
Yeah. We're alone.
I've got you where I want you. Where's she? In the bathroom. Keep it locked. Got you exactly where I want you.
But then we woke up in the morning and we had like,
your cousin was
the
standing
whole-
over you. Fuck it. Wait, no, stay asleep.
no, he was gone in the morning. We woke up and we had no idea where he
Yeah,
was.
no, he already
was just not in the
splooged
bed.
straight
Stumbled
over you. Right?
out, bruv, after
He
he's done.
was gone.
Is that why you woke up and the sheets were a bit sticky? He was like,
No,
did you
fuck
not come
off.
on the sheets? No, it wasn't me.
But
Wait, where's your
can I
cousin?
just
No, he's
say-
gone.
Can I just say the whole of the bathroom, the whole of the wall was glass.
Yeah.
And we was fucking in front of the glass wall, like a mirror. It was basically a mirror, or whatever. So it's like you could see yourself, and we was having sex on that, and that was fucking sexy.
Alright, let's cut some of this out now. This has gone too far, I think, on the whole sex rhythm. I think we need to
Sex piece.
But
switch it up a little.
it's a good little story.
Bro, my
mate.
fucking knob has been squished up, blood.
I've been seeing a
Oh.
fat bottle. I'm not. No.
George has been looking at my knob the whole time. That's why he's not contributed much.
Yeah,
He's
mate.
been transfixed.
That's why I don't like talking about sex, innit? Because he's more into
Bro.
gay sex.
Look
like,
upon the
you know, them
cookies.
ones.
Come on, George.
Look upon my ass.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, to do with subscriptions and that, I don't really log into YouTube anymore, to be fair. I just don't bother signing in, so I just watch videos not even signed in, bro.
Come
I
up
can't
on the
like,
thing.
can't
Yeah.
sub, can't do nothing.
I don't
Well, you
like doing
can.
that,
You just
I'm
make an
saying.
account, sign in.
Exactly, and then that's all long, bro. What's the point? I just want to watch
No,
the
because
video.
then you
That's
make
all
it
long, bro.
stays
That's all long, bro.
logged in.
Making an email,
Yeah, but what's
password,
the
sign
point?
in, you're done. Now.
I don't
That is
need
long,
to.
isn't it, Ty?
That is a
No.
bit long.
No,
You know?
but I don't.
Before that.
But I don't need to
Why?
because I'm not gonna like or subscribe.
But I'm saying it.
No, guys, I've actually subscribed already. I've got an account. But
So you just signed out the account. So you've not even got to make an account. You just
So
got
you're
to
not
sign
even
back in.
racking up the views, mate. You're,
I'm
you're,
on
no,
about
you're
the-
fake. You're fake. You're fake.
Are you subscribed to this channel?
yes,
Good.
Good.
Have you got the notifications on?
no.
If you've not got
Doesn't-
your
No, I'm
notifications
joking.
on,
I have.
Smack
I
that
actually
bell on.
have.
smack that bell on before Tyler puts his bell on you.
Hey.
And you.
Hey. And you.
My bell's too big to touch though.
Oh,
But
Right, we're not. If you honestly bring up your dick one more time, you are leaving, fella, and we're carry on the podcast without you. You know what I mean? Too much cock.
Too much.
Too
It's
much.
just and it's always
I know
is.
it's a bit. Of
And it's
a
always
too-
is as
I know
well.
it's too much cock, but like I was born with it.
You did say.
Strike one.
Yeah, you got 3 strikes.
Strike
bro.
two, actually, because he just brought it up a minute
I
ago.
allow it.
Right, strike one.
Yeah, okay. I'll use my other strike wisely.
Strike two, just for being a prick.
That's what I was thinking.
You got one more.
Oh,
You got
you-
one more.
It's alright. I'll save it to the end. So then when
That's
I go
strike
out
3,
with
bro,
third
because
strike,
he just admitted it already.
yeah, that's what I said.
No,
That's
he's
what-
on. He's
no,
on.
that's what-
He's
that's
still
what I
on
said, I'll leave
strike
it to
two.
the end.
So
Yeah.
you get to give him the strikes and I don't.
Yeah,
I
you can do what you want
waffle.
as well. Do you want to take one off him?
I'll take your eyeballs.
Who?
I won't give you a strike, but I'll give you a good stroke.
What's that? What's that little
This doesn't
slit? What's that little slit in your eyeball, boy?
Oh, I did that. It looks alright though.
Well,
I had someone tell me that I would look good with an eyebrow
you
slit.
should do 2. But that's
No, it was a
that's
mistake.
fat line,
Yeah, no,
bro.
it was a mistake, bruv. I just wanted to go. You know that you get the little razors and you go, "Vuh," and it just makes a little line.
Oh,
I was
don't
too
tell me you
impatient.
went that way.
And I went like that.
You meant to just
No,
go
I used
like-
I used to shave it. You know the thing that you'd like just scrape the thing like that and just
Yeah.
cut it. I used that and I just went like that. I tried to get a little bit and I held my eyebrow and I went thump and it went to. I was like, oh fuck, I've cut my eyebrow off.
Man, don't know.
It is what it is.
Thinking
Is
I ain't
what
got
it
a
is,
trim
got
and
It's the
Just
shit.
same. Siding trying to upgrade to the mains.
Toxic love, yeah, please.
Siding trying to upgrade to the mains.
Look at my baby.
You look like a fucking Inuit.
No, I'm just showing people I've actually got a trim, so...
Oh, here we go. Get it out, get it out. Oh, wave check. Wave check. Go on, get the waves out.
What waves are we looking at? Are we in what?
Fuck me.
It's just comfortable, it's nice and warm in here, boys. No, bruv.
Random noises, blood.
Just exhale.
You gotta understand the thing is with Tyler, yeah, is he does this shit when we're playing FIFA. The close I said to him the other day, the way you can tell, I said a blind person could tell when he's on the attack because he just goes, he's sort of like Harvey Price, you know what I mean? And he sits there and he's like. Every time he's getting close, just because he's concentrating, not doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
you're just concentrating.
I can't help it.
You can't stop.
Basically.
Literally, you tell him before he's about to.
He's
do
like
it.
this. He's sat
He'll
there,
do
man,
it.
like this, right? He's sat there. He's got his controller. He's playing like that, and he's like that. And you're like that.
No, you got
With
the
the tongue out.
You
Oh yeah, it does it. Tongue out. You go like that.
Wait, video. I've got a video here
Oh fuck.
of his tongue out, just sat there like.
He's like that. That's what he does. It's like revving an engine, bruv. And he sits there playing FIFA like that. And even when we're in conversation, I've realised it as well. Even when we can be in conversation, if he doesn't finish his sentence or get everything he needs to out, he just exasperates these little noises. It can be like,
It's because I carry it on in my head.
you know how most people just talk and then they stop? He doesn't. He just makes little noises after sentences. You go, yeah, and then I'll...
It's because I don't really think before I speak, so then I go to say something, and then in mid-conversation in my head, I'm like, actually, I can't say that. But then I'll continue it in my head, and it'll only come out as words.
What just happened?
It's hard to explain.
Can you say that in English?
Yeah, go on.
Can I get that translated?
Slower.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's like a speech
Disability?
impediment thing or what. Like, because I genuinely don't know. Because I
It's nothing
stutter,
to do with your
I
speech.
stutter a lot.
It's just random murmurs.
Yeah, I know, but I stutter a lot. I do like quite a lot of stuff. I just make random noises for no reason. I don't know what it is. I don't mean to say.
Have you ever?
But
I don't want to go back onto the topic, but have you ever made that kind of noise when you're in bed?
No.
So just imagine it.
no, because I'm a comedy guy in bed. I can't lie.
Comedy?
Yeah, but I would rather make the girl laugh
What?
during
Imagine
sex.
that, when he pulls his trousers down.
No,
You haven't. No, it's meant to be.
no, because it's
intimate,
fun.
nice, bro.
Believe me. Ask any girl I've had sex with. Yeah, the fun
I
sex
don't
that
know.
we have.
Don't
No,
say,
no.
no.
There's-
Yeah.
Ask any. Wait, hold on. Let me get him on speed dial.
No,
Fuck
but let
me.
me just say, there's
This is why I
three
didn't want to go
types of
onto it.
sex.
This is why I didn't want to go
There's
onto it.
3 types of sex. There's the passionate sex. There's the rough sex.
You're bordering
and then
on your
there's the
strike free, by
funny
the way.
sex. I'm sorry, but
It's not
someone
bored like he's
someone
past that,
watching
though.
this video has got to have had funny sex before.
Imagine that.
You know them ones.
No,
when
I
you're
know,
just
I
having
know,
banter
no,
the whole
I
time,
know where
the
there's
whole way
I know
through.
there's times I need to move back, because I'm getting way. Look at how loud I am. I know there's times where you can sort of have a laugh or you make a bit of eye contact or something, and it's a bit funny. But to
No, but I want
to,
about the
to quote it,
to the whole
funny
sex.
sex. Imagine that comes out of a clown thing. And he
Clown
goes,
eyes.
See, your man of idea of
No, but
funny
I don't
is
know
just
what I know.
different.
I've laughed during sex, yeah, and I've had little moments where you have a. You're on about an
You want the
entire
whole
sex session
thing.
being like comedy.
No.
You never
no,
guessed
not
what last
literally,
night.
but I'm just saying, like, having banter during sex, like, the whole way through, like, you're making each other laugh. Like, we're just having a conversation.
I
but I'm
know
fucking
what you
her at the same
mean.
time, and it's like, you have a proper conversation, but it's like you're making each other laugh. Like, I'm not really going to give examples.
No, I
because-
want to.
So you picking up your sister tomorrow? Yeah, we're gonna go to the park. What the
No,
fuck?
Not like
I
that.
want to hear an example.
Yeah, go on, I wanna hear an example.
No,
need
'cause you
to.
can't-
No,
really-
because I know what you mean, but
I
at the
do.
same time, it just sounds like you've never had
Catch,
laughter.
yes, a giggle, fam. Not the whole thing, just chucking out jokes and just. That's not.
Not literally jokes.
I wrote
It's
this
like-
one last night. It's a good one.
It's clear that
Listen
you
up.
man haven't had funny sex, but that's it. I can't
Most
really
people haven't had
explain
funny
it.
sex.
I'm not gonna go ahead and explain it if you man don't know what it is. That's the thing. If you
I
man-
do know what it is. I just can't
You
grasp
just
my head
can't
around
explain
why,
it, though, 'cause
how
there's
it
not
comes
nothing to
about. Like, it's just a
explain,
bit.
like, you-
Like, I understand being intimate, you can be affectionate. When you're close to someone, you can have a laugh and there's banter. But I'm trying, and I have had that. But to have that throughout is a bit unusual, peculiar to me. I haven't heard that, so I'm just trying to. I want you to explain.
It just depends on the chemistry of the person, because like
Yeah. Okay. Fair
For
enough.
example-
it's not all the time. It's not like every. You saying it's not like every time. It's like a.
no,
This whole
no,
Okay.
no,
all right.
no.
All right. All
This
right.
whole podcast.
That's why I said there's
This
like
shit?
3 types of sex.
Absolute drivel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on.
It's like 3 types of sex. Obviously, there's the passionate, rough, and then there's the funny, where it's just like you're having banter throughout. And it's like you're both making each other laugh all the time. Like, for example, the girl in Bournemouth. Obviously, I don't want to keep.
Yeah.
bringing
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Don't
But-
tell me that was the funny.
No, but we had funny sex.
But you just met her, so how do you mean chemistry like that?
Because you can just connect with someone.
I don't know. It was weird, that connection. It was like I knew her my whole life. Like that day, like we was running around the hotel. Like
you
we
did
was
know her for
having
quite a long
fun.
time 'cause you went
That
cinema.
was one of because
was your sort of eureka moment when the barbecue pizza ordered and you went,
Oi, that's
she's the
wife.
one.
She is it.
No,
Is that 2 barbecue pizzas?
It was the
Oi.
it was the next day when
Funny
she
sex
offered,
it is for you. You're lucky.
It was the next
He.
day when she offered to go to the we went to cinema. She
What
paid
did you
for the
watch?
cinema.
Anything interesting?
No,
She's
just a new
paying for his stuff
Ghostbusters.
as well,
Ghostbusters. Fuck me.
But I
Is that
think
shit? That's a new one, isn't it? It's a child's
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Is it shit?
No, it's not really shit, to be honest.
Is it?
But
They made a woman's one.
but I'm not
That was
gonna
dead.
lie,
I didn't even
we-
watch it, and I know that's
I'm
dead.
not gonna lie, we wasn't there to watch the movie.
Oh my day. Yeah,
Oh, that's why Ghostbusters wasn't that bad, was it?
We
You went
know.
Ghostbusters. I shot a bit of Ghost. I shot a bit of Ectoplasm.
But it's because we got kicked out of the hotel at 10
Yeah, fair enough.
when he wanted to make it 4 sessions
Unless
instead of
the-
3.
If I was you, I'd sit forward a bit more. I can't lie. The lighting's making you look like you got no neck again.
Bro, it's probably just because I turned that.
No, it looks calm.
No, it's just his head's floating. It's
It looks
just a-
fine, bruv. On yours is cool. Mine is like really bright on here because the way the camera, that's got less dynamic range, so it flattens the sort of light nicely across your face. This one's very harsh. So it is what it is. That's why I've got to keep that light pointed like that. But it, you know. Anyways, can we move on? Because I'm getting fucking sick of this cunt talking about his knob and his sex life. Moving on. Anyways, Ghostbusters, was it good?
What knows?
Don't even ask.
Did you even watch any of it? Did you go
No, I
in?
can't lie. I do know the gist of it because of the bits.
Let me have a guess. There was a load of ghosts, and there was some fellas going, sucking them up and what have you.
Yeah, mate.
Was that,
I saw one little clip of like marshmallows turning into ghosts in a shop, and then he turns around and then all of them are ghosts.
You should be a film reviewer.
And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like
How many Rotten Tomatoes?
there was this house or something, and it
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
be
yeah.
owned by one of the Ghostbusters.
Specific. He's watched this. Yeah, go on.
Go on.
I'm not even joking. I barely even watched the thing. Like this is the
We know.
base.
We
Like,
already know why you went. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Can let's move on because I
Yeah.
will
You
kill
practically
myself.
paid to do more.
Imagine that. He
but we
hired
got kicked
himself
out of the
out
hotel at 10, so we couldn't do anything more.
behind a bins,
Just go
Tesco's,
beach, mate.
something.
You know.
You know what I mean?
On my chavvy blood.
In the
I
sand.
don't know.
Have you ever done? That's a good one. Have you ever? What's it called? Chicken cutlet. You ever tried that? Where you're having sex on a beach, your dick slips out in the sand, and instead of wiping it off, you just put it back in. Chicken cutlet.
Whoa.
I haven't tried it. I've just heard about it.
That's all sandy
What?
up in there, boy.
That is mad.
What?
You're literally turning a pussy into sandpaper.
That's what it's called.
I'm sorry, but that's got hurt for her. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that.
No,
It's-
Tyler, it feels amazing.
Have you ever done the what's it called?
Pogo stick.
Poltergeist. Have you ever poltergeisted a
No,
girl?
brother. What the?
Well, basically, you're having sex with her from behind, right? You're having sex with your lady from behind. You just come out. You need a friend for this. He goes in, and then you go outside and stand at the window and just go like that. Poltergeist. Donkey punch. He's done a donkey punch. We know that, the famous one. Remember that? I remember him telling me about 5:30 in the morning. I'd walked him back through Cody Flats. 5:30 in the morning. We stood there. I was laughing my fucking head off.
We was
One of the
talking
funniest
for
things.
about 5 hours.
If you don't know what a donkey punch is, and you know you're obviously uneducated on the subject, it is basically when you're having sex with a girl from behind, and preferably when you're about to ejaculate.
No.
Well, I mean, apparently it feels better when you're doing that.
I can
You-
imagine.
Punch her in the back of the head.
Not literally punch her in the back of the head. Like it's not like a
Just a
harsh
swift
wham.
boom.
I'm sorry, but I'm hitting it from the back. I'm pulling
You
the
duck,
hair back.
You roll over, you jab. No, I'm joking, but basically you just punch a girl in the back of the head, and it makes your body goes into shock, so everything tightens up. Apparently, it's supposed to feel good.
Yeah, pussy tight.
So anyway, go talking about your sexual physical abuse. Donkey punch.
No, I'm just saying when
Oh,
you're pulling her
wait.
hair from behind.
I've got a quick question. You're saying you have funny sex, but you know when a girl laughs, it squeezes inside.
Does it?
Yeah. It contracts muscles.
It's
that
not
don't
that bad though.
No, it does. When a girl laughs, that's what happens.
Move the mic
I've just,
this way a bit, like back a bit, because
It's not that bad.
I've just remembered, bro. It contracts the muscles. Anything they do.
But I'm saying that's bullshit because
It's not. Look it up. It's the muscles contracting.
Nah, because I
Move it
literally
move
had
that way a
funny
bit.
sex. She was skinning while I was fucking her.
Yeah, it's cool. No, talk about the donkey punch. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll actually allow you. This is you get your strike is alleviated.
It wasn't
until
really
you
a
tell this
punch.
story.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really punch her. I was
Slap.
obviously hitting her from behind. Like I
was a
grabbed her
jab.
hair, and I just went bang on the back of the head because it was like.
Did she? Was this unsolicited?
We've had a joke about it before. We've had a joke.
This was completely unsolicited. I guarantee.
No.
Nah, we've had a joke about it before, where it's just like if you hit a girl back and like I've showed her the meme when it popped up, and then obviously I just done it out of fun.
How fun?
It was just one of them.
You was having fun. Don't think she was.
No, because it's not hard.
You was having fun.
She was unconscious already before the punch.
No. But like, how much? So she's like that, just like a.
Yeah.
But what was her reaction? Yeah, I know, but there's a difference between having sexual erotic sex, you slap her on the arse, it's a nice feeling for a woman, as opposed to getting banged in the back of the head.
No,
because
it's not banging the back
I'm
of the head.
joking, but what is it then? What did she say after you did that?
She didn't really say anything, to be honest.
She just carried on.
Yeah, she meant to say,
you just carry on.
She was unconscious before and after, bruv. So it doesn't really matter.
That woke her up. She was asleep the whole time. Yeah, he went, wake the fuck up again. I've told you once a time. Keep asleep and again. Wake up. What a cunt. I'm trying. Are you asleep back there? I'm trying to do from you. And he's just, like, she's asleep again.
How
and she's
you
gone.
not feeling it, love? There's no noise coming from her at all. Apart
So
from
anyway, the rest of the sex was awake. Beforehand, it was asleep.
Tea.
What?
Tea.
What tea?
Tea.
If they're unconscious.
Tea? I haven't got any left, fellas. I don't know what you're on about. What?
What?
Do you remember that assembly? It's the meme.
If
you
they're
know, in the
unconscious,
assembly.
you don't want tea.
Yeah, because remember that assembly when it's like tea to do it? It was about the sexual education thing.
Seen that? I know what you're on about now.
And that was drawing back to the video about how saying it's like if they're unconscious, they don't want tea, as in they don't want sex when they're asleep, blah blah.
Why would you do it when they're unconscious anyway?
That's 5 minutes of my life I ain't getting back.
It's to do with the presentation in school when we had it.
Why did they come in? Yo, if there's an unconscious
because we're
person on the floor
talking.
laying
No,
down.
but
Was it just like an analogy replacing the word sex?
School, they're talking to school kids, fam.
She was only there.
We'll wrap this up here, bro. Honestly, this is just.
Sorry, but if you man ain't gonna let me explain my point.
Explain, baby.
Oh, there's no point anymore. I don't even know why I talk in this podcast.
I don't
interrupted
know.
every
It's
2
really,
seconds.
it's funny though.
I just wish I had a clip, but every time I go to say something smart that could be clipped out.
What? Talking about tea, cock, sex, and cousins, pedophiles, STDs. That's all we spoke about this whole podcast.
I'm all
Go
about
on,
like proper
bring
shit.
out your more
It doesn't
intelligent
matter
side.
what I say.
Yeah, bring out. All right, say something intelligent if you're that upset that you can't get a word in edgeways. Go ahead.
Basically, there's a star called Beetlejuice.
Oh no!
And it's approximately
You're an astrologist.
325 light years away. So we can see it. When you look at the star, you're seeing the star as it was 325 years ago, right? And that star has probably already gone supernova. So within the next 325 years, we will see that supernova happen.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's already possibly happened, the distance for light to travel, it hasn't reached us yet, because it takes 25 years to reach Earth. And this is what I'm saying. So people that are looking at in space with all these like the telescopes or whatever, like the proper high-tech ones,
Yeah.
they're all seeing space as it was in the past. The further they look,
The further it was
in the past.
In the past, yeah.
So if they're a million light years ago,
but isn't there's got to be a way to tell how it is in a few? Well, no, they can't.
You can't unless you're there, because the light hasn't had a chance to reach you yet. So everything in space, it's
unless
time.
there's some sort,
Time works very differently in space.
But unless there's some sort, I was going to say unless there's some sort of transmitter whereby they can have some sort of drone, well, not a drone.
Because I'm sorry,
something out in space that can sort of put it back like some sort of camera like light years away, and then they can retransmit or whatever that back.
I'm sorry,
but then surely that would take years
if
as
there
well.
was anything about 2,000 or more light years away, say there was life on a planet just about 2,500 light years away, right now, they would still see Earth as it was 2,005 years ago. 2,500 years ago. So they wouldn't know that there's like us on the planet yet.
But we've been around for Homo sapien been around for about 10,000 years.
They didn't have light that would probably reach the outside solar system. They probably had fires in caves and stuff. But now if you look at the dark side of the Earth, it's much more lit up. You can see the
The
lights.
dark side of the Earth is just the bit that's going to sleep because it's night time because the sun isn't reflecting. That's what you mean.
You know what I meant, blood.
No, is that what you mean?
And you can
Because
see lights from space.
Because the dark side is relative to what? Where the sun is shining. Half the Earth's dark, then it's light, and it
Yeah.
just keeps rotating. Is that what you mean?
Well, no shit.
Is that what you mean?
No shit. Yes, of
Okay.
course I mean that.
Right.
I'm sure a primary school kid would.
No, I just didn't know where you was
faster
going
than
with it
that.
because you said the dark side of the Earth, and I was like, what's he on?
Or
about?
what's the dark side of the moon?
Bit that's dark.
No shit. Exactly. Well done, Reece.
Well, wait,
You get a
technically,
medal.
wait. This might be slightly naive. What would technically? Because right, the Earth, right? You've got the sun and obviously the moon, or whatever, and whatever. So you've obviously always got like half the side is light, and then the other side is dark.
Yeah, and from
With the-
space you can see the lights from like say New York and shit like that. Like in the nighttime, if you're on the dark side of the Earth, the bit that's not shining, you can see light from.
But what? Because where half the Earth sort of, give or take, can see the sun during the day, and now we can like see the moon. How I thought, don't know, aren't they in? Because for us to see the moon has to be in front of the sun, doesn't it?
No,
I thought it does.
it has to be on the opposite side.
Oh, okay. I thought
For
I
it to
thought
be a
the
full moon, it's when the sun is shining on that side of the moon. So the reason it's only half, if you see a half moon,
like a crescent
it's
or
probably
whatever.
because the sun's to the left.
Okay, yeah,
the
fair
moon.
enough. I always had this idea that for some reason it was the Earth, and then you have the moon, and then the sun's behind it. Sort of.
It's
giving
because it
light.
takes 28 days for the moon to orbit around the Earth, right? That's why every 28 days you get a full moon. And that's why Easter also...
That's the same way,
adjusts.
isn't there? You know how obviously it takes the Earth 24 hours to rotate on its axis.
Yeah.
It takes 365 days as we know it for the sun to go around the Earth, and so, and obviously every 4 years we have a leap year. We have an extra day per se because isn't it like 0.25
Yeah,
of a
it's like-
day?
Mhm.
I can't remember why. Why?
It's because it's not perfectly lined up. So as the 4 years go round, it's a very, very slim... Like, there's like 24 hours extra.
Yes,
So
that's
obviously
it.
they take...
And it's
they
in a
give the
leap year we
extra
add an
day.
extra day on because the reason we have is because of two different time cycles involved with the rotation of Earth. Leap years happen every 4 years except if there is a multiple of 100. Yeah, to put it simply, these additional 24 hours are built into the calendar to ensure that it stays in line with the Earth's movement around the sun. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why you spoke about that. There wasn't really any... Was there any
What?
good facts to take out of that?
What did you
I
talk
guess.
about?
You're more education about space, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I'm
There
just
you go.
sorry, I just
Yeah.
kind of said that just because it was...
Nice.
I didn't
The
expect
more-
it to go on for this long.
The more you know.
Well done,
Are you
man.
got Are you good at
Sucking cock.
Yeah. No, we're not. Don't.
I'm not bored.
Usually you are.
No.
Finish. Dum dum. Tyler, chip in. We'll get him too, and again.
Nah, you keep going. I'll stop with the execution, innit?
What?
When it says finish him on the screen.
Oh.
It's a Mortal Kombat joke.
Yeah, I
man,
know,
allow
but it
it.
was absolute shit. It was not well executed.
You were saying chip away at him, and I was like, no, I'll let you do the
I
work.
didn't say
I'll just
chip
finish
away at him. Are you listening to something else?
I'm sorry, but like, it's just is what it is. I don't know. My mind hears everything. He made that noise and was stuck inside, mate.
You what? You made that noise when what?
I stuck it inside his juicy cheeks, mate.
Make that noise again. Actually, I'll just replay it.
Here's the thing.
I do that. Make the more, and I'll replay the noise over us and that.
Here's the thing.
And again, you do it.
Uh,
No.
He doesn't know, does he?
Staring contest.
I'd win because I'm.
I hadn't even blinked. I should have blinked before that. Can't take him seriously. Whoa! What's going on? Is this a staring contest between both of us?
between all of us.
We'll see on the cameras who
It's
actually
2v1.
wins.
I should have. I don't know if blunk is a word.
Blunk.
I should have blinked before. I literally said do a staring contest, and I can't.
You-
I can't remember the last time I blinked. It's because I didn't. I should have blinked. This would be fun.
We're kind of looking away from the camera, so the camera can't see, but I can keep my eyes open for days. I play whole FIFA games and I don't blink
So no,
once.
and I'll just keep going, bro. I'll just do what I got to do.
Look directly at the camera.
I am.
Oh yeah, George, can you press that button on the back? It's at the top there.
I ain't blank yet,
But
mate.
you're gonna fuck up
Yeah, you're gonna fuck.
staring
you're
contest.
Oh, alright,
Thank
fair
you for
enough.
that. Thank you for that.
Oh no, carry
Have you
on.
done it? Have you relaxed?
No,
You
I haven't
must
blinked.
not blink.
I haven't blinked. You can
I
do
genuinely
check the
haven't.
footage. I haven't blinked.
Alright, you lot keep doing that. Oh, hello. It's this one, look.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No, just carry on. You still haven't blinked.
You're in my fucking way. You can't.
But you still haven't blinked, have you?
Well, it's too late. They won't be able to see it on the video now. That's pointless.
Oh, look at him.
But you blind? I still haven't.
I don't know what's going on anymore, lads. Have you not blinked?
I can't be asked. I gave.
Imagine that.
I
Can't be arsed
gave
to
up
blink.
the moment you started standing
I
up
still
and
haven't.
interfering.
I still
You
haven't.
can't
I'll
say
keep
that
going.
shit while in the middle of the
Okay.
podcast.
Say nine.
Say nothing. Come on, lads. Let's find a little something to wrap this
Oh.
up. I'd say the last 20 minutes
I
we
can't
spoke
sit
about.
there for an hour and talk serious.
We spoke about
Like
PC
this
culture in
far.
the last one. We spoke about. I think we spoke a bit about religion,
I
a
reckon
little bit
you
about
two-
space.
You two
For about
should
the
do
last
that.
25 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying. If I did
can't.
an individual podcast with Tylor again, it could be
I'm
serious.
on
Like
about
we-
self-development as well, because I'm sorry, but I'm very good. I'm happy to say that I've got my head screwed on in it. Like
I think
as
we
a
all have.
person,
in
I've
our lives.
proper with my
What
mindset.
is that? You haven't?
No, with my mindset of my saving, I've got a 5-bedroom house to myself. I've got work. I've got everything I need right there. I've got all the money, and it's like over the next in 5 years. Give it 5 years. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be rich.
Fair enough.
When you're
Good on you,
rich.
lad. I hope you are.
Keep doubting, innit?
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
Who's doubting,
Oh,
bro?
fuck off! Like I didn't see you, man, smiling.
Because
it's just
you
you
said
two-
about
yeah.
the 5-bedroom house, bro.
I was thinking, here we go. But no, bruv, I don't doubt you on that. I know you do your
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. I got flex a
100%,
little bit.
fam.
5-bedroom house.
But we need something for the podcast, bruv. This is not entertaining for anyone but ourselves. This is like, oh, this is cool, but they don't care about anything.
That's why I said we need to add something serious. We had the funny bit at the start. Now
We don't have to add it. We just talk, bruv. Whatever comes out, comes out.
That's forced. I can't do forced shit.
Trust me, I ain't forcing nothing. Unless
No, because you
it's
have a
sex with underage
topic.
minors.
Yeah, but when you you
Can't
two
believe I
do
just
that
got away
part.
with that,
You
and
two
you
do that part. You two sit
Yeah,
down
man.
and have a serious conversation. I
Not
can't
gonna
sit
let
there
it
for an
go.
hour while I start.
Did you hear it? Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Huh?
Nothing, George.
Nothing.
Shut up, bro. I'm done with this podcast, mate.
It wasn't even about you, bruv. It weren't.
Well,
It can be about you if you want. Shall we flip it?
Go on,
Yeah.
tell me what you said then.
Nah.
Exactly.
Not
You
bothered.
can wait until you have to rewatch the
I am
podcast.
watching it, bro. I'm in it. I know what's been said.
Well, we're going to watch it inevitably with all of us anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
Because the dead parts are going to get cut out. Everything's going to be cool. It's going to be good, yeah.
it's gonna be different.
Pussy hole. Don't ever chat
Are you
to
telling me? you
Don't look at
haven't
me in that tone of
watched-
voice either. Slag. Look at the way he's looking at you as well. Sick of it, mate. Sick of it.
The funny is
No, it was just summit, but I can't remember what it was. Fuck's sake.
Pornhub.com. Subscribe.
Have you got it?
No, but I think I might just come up with a new one.
Say no more. That's what I'm saying.
It's only going to be a very sort of, as I say, no, it's
We
based
can
on
co-
what he just said.
You can carry on.
Subscribe on porn.
Yeah, it was based on Pornhub.
What one is that, Tylor?
But I thought, as I say, it's not going to be entertaining. It's a very esoteric kind of subject, isn't it?
That's fine. We can carry on.
I was just going to talk about porn. There's nothing else.
Say no more.
This
We'll
is
talk about porn.
See, you can't talk about porn, bro.
Why
There's just
not?
nothing to talk about.
My nan's listening, and I know she's... Look, Nan, comment below. What's your favourite porn star?
What? Hey, hold on.
The funny thing
What's your
is,
favourite
his
position?
nan is probably still watching.
She is.
As well.
You know, and as I said last time, my nan literally called her. She came to my house, and she asked, how am I doing? And then she goes, how's 777? And I said, what? She was like, how's 777? About us three.
Gang.
Gang business.
Gang
blood.
business.
7.5.
7.
I'd say about
We
7
wait.
as well.
We all hey.
Longwood team.
Sevens.
All sevens,
Yeah.
blood. 777. That should be the new team. 777.
777
blood.
podcast.
Nah, bruv, it's Longwood podcast.
No, it's Longwood podcast.
We can make merch in the future, bruv. 777. 777 in some cool design. Do-do-doom.
Yeah, because that's a casino thing, isn't it?
Is it?
The sevens.
Maybe what do you want about? That's not like a brand, is it?
No,
But it's like the
we
casino
have
slot
on
I
machine.
don't think they've got a patent
Wait.
towards just the number
No, we
7.
didn't say that.
No, because on the chest, yeah, you're gonna have 777 on the front, yeah,
Yeah.
and then on the back, you're gonna have like it's all gonna be like a wooden texture thing of like Longwood podcast.
Wooden texture on my cock.
So it's gonna look hard on the back. So there's like a strip that goes along the back. It says Longwood podcast.
He's already
And
thinking
you got
about
the
it.
777 thing.
That would be cool. That'd be cool, but 777.
I'm sorry, but I could design clothing if you man see.
So
that
can I,
know,
bruv. I'm
thing.
good with Photoshop. Me and are you good at designing?
No, don't worry.
All right.
Because we're all just gonna say, yeah, I can do that.
No, well, I can. I'm good at Photoshop. I'm good at designing. I'm good at hand stuff. I don't know what.
I'm
I
already,
don't
I'm
know.
already
What, are
making
you
a
good? I don't
website
know.
for clothing.
Sync
bro.
drip, mate. Sync drip
Yeah,
clothing.
mine's
It's
Pyrex
in
drip.
production at the moment.
Pyrex
Uh,
drip.
Sync drip clothing.
Technically, that's not your brand. We haven't bought it yet.
Technically,
so I
it's
can
not
go buy it
yours
for 100
either.
quid.
Oh yeah,
Sync drip. It's my
technically-
own business. I'm making.
Yeah, but have you bought the name?
I've already looked it up. There's nothing called.
Yeah, but
Sync
have you
Yeah, no,
bought
no,
it?
no, no. What he's saying is
Legally.
he'll buy it before you, just to get.
You have
it
to
in.
buy the name.
He'll buy the trademark.
able to-
Then you can't use it.
Yeah, I'll buy his name.
Couple of £100 you can get that probably.
Yeah, I'll sell it back to you.
It
for
doesn't
£1,000.
matter. I can still do that. That's
It's
easy.
the-
shit.
that's copyright.
No, it's not.
Imagine
It
George steal your
is.
name.
It's not, blood. I guarantee there's
So okay, no, wait.
YouTubers and shit.
If I bought the name for a brand of clothing,
But if no
Sync
one
Drip,
else,
and you went and
has
made a clothing brand called
No,
Sync Drip,
No one else has it, but you can. I'm saying when you have it,
I
you'd
would
have to
be
buy.
the first person to make that, so I wouldn't have to buy it. You only
You
buy it
have
if you're
to.
buying it off someone else.
Yes, no,
No, you
but
don't.
no. If you've just got a name and you want to sort of trademark, get a copyright on that name, you have to buy the thing. Like there was a
because
guy.
you can't have that
who-
name
who-
on something when it's already been branded by another brand.
It's it's not branded by.
No,
another
it isn't.
brand.
George was saying he'll buy it. It was a joke, bruv. He was gonna say he'll
You-
buy the name before you do it.
It's like Trapstar. If you put anything, because now they own that and they own the brand, the name, because they bought the name. No one else can put Trapstar on their clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I
but
bought
you
the-
can still do it up until that point.
You can't sell it because that's
You
illegal.
can.
No,
YouTubers do it all
Back
the
me up on
time.
this, man.
YouTubers
What-
do it
what-
when they
what-
bring
what-
out merch. They don't have to buy the name for
because
their
they
merch.
often they're not using brand names. They're just using their own
That's
name.
what I'm saying.
No, what I'm trying to say is if I
But they have. But I'm
He's
I'm
not
saying
getting
they've.
what I mean.
But I'm
He's
saying
not-
they've.
no, no, no.
I'm saying they've like patented.
Put it on a plate
They-
for
they-
him. Put
they-
it on a plate for him because he's saying that
You
you
man
can
just don't
still do
understand what
it
I'm
because
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying the people. I know what you're on about merch and that. It's not an official brand, but I'm sure that not all of them, but I'm sure a lot of them get the trademark or the licensing for that name. Like they've got a patent for it, so they own that name. Like Sidemen Clothing, they own Sidemen
So
Clothing.
if you put Sidemen
So if you
Clothing
put
on it-
Sidemen or
once it's
Sidemen
big,
Clothing.
fair enough if it's a
No.
big thing.
No, you don't have to do it when you're big. You can do it.
Sidemen would have bought
I know,
Sidemen
you
if someone
can.
else done it.
You can, but you don't have to. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
then
no,
it's
no, no,
You
illegal.
don't have
But then
to.
it's illegal.
What?
No, it's not
Copyright
illegal.
claims.
What? No, if there is
If
already
it's
one.
someone else's name,
If
if
their
it's someone
brand
else's
is my
name.
brand that I've bought, I can do him and take him.
Only
Yes.
if that name is already taken and bought
If
by
it's
someone
already
else.
taken.
That's what
yeah.
at the start of
Yeah,
this, didn't
yeah.
I just say, oh,
Yeah.
Tyler, I'm going to go buy your brand out?
Yeah, it was a joke. I don't know. We've
No,
gone
because
too
I'm
far
saying
into this.
if I've made a thing called Sync Drip, because there's no other company that
But
has
you
a right to
haven't
that
bought
name.
it.
No, because when they search up Sync Drip, it will come up my stuff.
But
yeah?
I'm saying, Tyler, if I bought this right
But-
now, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, so that was the whole
That was
point.
the
It was just a
whole
joke.
point.
It was a flippant comment. It was just and we've gone into this patent laws, talking about licensing and copyright laws and stuff.
Exactly, because you managers will take it next level, innit?
I don't
take it
I,
next
I said one thing.
Bruv, he just said, do you understand? He was like, I understand you don't have to buy it. Like, there isn't a thing called Sync Drip, so you can make that and it's yours, technically.
Yeah, but you don't have to buy it. He was saying
until you
can't
buy it. But I'm saying, he was just saying, I'll buy the trade, like, I'll license the name,
Mhm.
like, I'll buy the patent for the name before you even create your thing. So then you can't use it, because technically I could sue you.
Yeah,
It was
I
just a
could sue
joke.
you if I
But as
bought it.
soon as you start it, you own that name anyway, so someone has
How?
to pay me.
You can't. You have to
That's
buy
what
it
I'm
off me.
saying.
Because I bought it legally. It's
No,
on the
because I
paper.
already own the name technically.
But
He's
why
on,
do you
he's,
own
on,
it?
he's on about before you even make anything.
You don't own
He-
it because you made. That's like me saying,
Alright,
"Oh, I
good
made
luck.
a can.
Good
I
luck.
own
Alright,
it."
I mean, if you want to pay for something that's not yours and then you're just paying the money for it, say no more.
No, but that's
I don't
what,
understand. He was just saying, like, if he bought the name tomorrow,
Then you
right?
wouldn't be
bought
able
the
to do it.
license, that name, trademark, that Sync Drip, that name, he owns the license, the trademark for that.
So
then
if there
you
was any
can't-
store,
you
any
can't,
clothing,
you
anything
can't
that's
sell
called
commercial,
that-
you can't use it commercially and sell stuff if he owns the name, unless you have the
paperwork, the license.
Unless he gives you the license, so you pay for the licensing.
That's you do realise that's what people do. They buy naming.
This whole thing was just a joke. George just said, "I'll buy your company before you."
No, it was on about. I'm on about a different thing. I wasn't on about that comment. I was on about the fact that he was saying it's illegal.
What's illegal?
Like saying that you can't
use
start
the
a
name if I
business
bought
without
it.
buying the name.
No, I didn't say that. I said if I'd have bought it, you can't make that business because it's bought. I bought it.
Unless he gives you permission or you.
I thought you were saying if I haven't bought it,
Yes.
I'd have to before I make that. I thought you meant that before I make the business, I have to buy the rights for the name.
No, you don't.
No, you don't have
Exactly,
to.
that's what I'm saying. But that's
I
what
think
thought
we're just
you were
literally
on
we've had two different conversations. We've somehow.
But that's what people do, you know.
Crosswise.
They come up with like sick brand names, yeah.
And then someone else can steal it.
And they're like, oh, I'll buy that. Yeah, I made it for nothing, but I bought it out for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we could make Longwood and we'd have to buy anything, and that's ours.
I've heard someone.
But if someone came along and went, "I've brought the license for
I can't remember
Longwood,"
what it is.
we'd probably be on dodgy eggshells trying to still sell.
Fat Wadini, mate. We got back
No,
up.
do you know
No,
what?
bro, fuck that.
Someone not long ago actually sold a brand name for 50 grand because someone bought it out.
Yeah,
Because they wouldn't give it to him.
Bro. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, once you had the sort of the things. There was a guy on Instagram. He spent I think £300 on this little. It was like 4 words, but it was kind of a quote per se of his. That he you know his catchphrase. I don't know. But he's an artist anyway, a photographer, and he just brought this like 4 or 5 word phrase. It's just like an arbitrary. He made that up, but he just brought it out for like 300. So now he owns that. No one can use that on anything, ever. He owns those 5 words. That's mad, bro.
I'm just gonna buy the word the. And then
No, you can't do that. You know, that's like what is that? That's a
Dictionary, bro.
as opposed to sort of a random phrase. He just goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna start. Go through the dictionary. Which one? And you got that? Take that. Good luck making any sentences. Which one? The. Take that. What about your mum? Haha. Can't say that anymore. Your mum. Go out in public. What did you speaking about your mum just now? 200 quid.
So
I bought the license. Look, paperwork's here, mate.
All the swear words and racist words in the world. Right, I'm gonna
Go on, list off a few of the racist words.
Boom.
And then he's the owner of race.
And then boom, I'm cancelled.
And then you officially own race.
You own white.
Boy, move that a bit, George. You're bare far out, blood. Yeah, no, I'm saying you turn to just rotate it. Yeah.
What?
I'm saying you officially own race. Then you buy out every slur, every derogatory term, any blasphemy, anything. You buy out everything.
I'm buying out the dictionary. That's it.
If you've got the money, do you know what I mean? You could try that. You can really try.
You could be trillionaire.
I'm sure Elon Musk could.
No.
I don't think he's got the rights to the English dictionary or how he's going to patent that. But fair enough.
He'd find a way.
Would he?
No, he wouldn't. That's too deep.
I'm sorry, but you see the work he's doing.
Yes,
you can't buy out.
But buying the language
day,
of an entire no.
No,
and then
have
saying
you
sorry,
seen
you
this,
can't
Make a
speak that
spaceship,
language.
car that runs on electric. Good fella, well
No,
done.
have you
Let
seen
me buy
this,
the
though?
Cambridge English Dictionary and all the words in it. Yeah.
Have you seen this? He's actually built the first shuttle that would go to Mars. Like he's built like about 26 of these. Yeah. And they're all like proper massive jumbo like rockets that are all going to be sent out to Mars to start. Like
Yeah, but he hasn't.
That's a decent guy.
He can't buy out the dictionary. Let me have a look. Let me just see. Can you
you
leak?
can't.
No, you
I know you
can't,
can't.
you
I was
can't,
taking
you
the
can't,
piss.
you can't.
I was taking the piss.
You can't.
I'm not. Can you buy out the dictionary if you want?
Yeah, you can. Go to the library.
Good point. First thing that comes up, has yeet been added to the dictionary? I'm not even going to indulge in this nonsense. Absolutely not, bruv. 2 seconds, lads. I need to just go piss.
I'm joking.
Boys, yeah, I can't really.
What?
Can we wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll start wrapping up in a minute. That's gone. Let me just go again. Yeah, you want to go Ellie's after time for a bit?
Yeah, I'm down.
You down to eat my ass when we leave?
Yep. I'll be hitting it, dicking it. My big dick, you'll be missing it. Hey.
Yeah. How about miss me with that bullshit? Stop spitting your rhythms, blood.
Nah, blood. I'm the king of freestyle. All right.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed, but I'm pretty shit. But I'm the best in the world, right?
title given to you?
Yeah, I bought the rights to the name, mate.
Of course you fucking did.
It's alright, I'm Donkey Dink. I'm Donkey Dink.
Dink.
Donkey Dink.
George. Donkey Dink. Are you lad? Donkey Dink.
Penalty QPR. Let's go, boys. Love it. Love yourself. Love it.
Fuck
Thank you.
off.
George has been watching football this entire podcast. Yeah, that's alright.
Way away, away. Oh, they haven't scored yet.
They not score?
No, not yet.
Wait, penalty.
Yeah.
Against QPR?
1-0
Ah, shit.
Here we go.
I need QPR.
Move the mic
They
in the
can
middle,
fuck
bruv.
Say nothing. Alright, we gotta pause this podcast.
Right,
'cause
guys, here we go.
One temporary
Man United
pause.
have conceded a penalty.
Man
They're about,
United.
well,
No,
they've
bro.
got a penalty. They got a penalty.
QPR. I
QPR
need
and Man
QPR
U.
to beat. No, Bristol City, bro.
Here we go.
I need QPR to win. They're 1-0 down. Get me a nice little.
Man United.
Oh fuck! If they don't.
No,
score,
he's gonna
I'm
score.
cry.
Yes! Fuck off! I'm a
But
Man
I
United
beg
fan.
you don't. That's not United.
What a cock.
He thinks QPR are in the Prem.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know because you were saying Man United.
George,
were
fuck
1-0
off.
up.
I'm a Real
And
Madrid
from
fan.
here, I can't see that. I could just see a red name.
Yeah, no,
and
I
then-
thought it was Man U. I had to double check.
That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
United are 1-0 up.
It's just red kit. I just thought it was. I
Trust
don't know,
me.
FA Cup or something.
Exactly.
Could cash out for 46 quid right now.
With the
boys.
mic in the middle.
That wouldn't be smart though.
No, it wouldn't. Because if United get one more goal and there's one more goal in that game, and QPR win, get 3 squids.
3 squids.
Per hundreds.
I'll take 3 squid.
Take 3
So
So.
Check my phone quick.
last topic. We need one more topic to finish this off because I can't lie. This podcast has been a bit dry.
What? It's been alright, blood. There was a solid 30 minutes where it was jokes, bruv. We was laughing a bit. It was jokes.
Yeah, man. It's decent.
What 45-minute podcasting?
As opposed to the last ones. The last one was only we had a 55-minute podcast, the first one. Then there was an hour 20 with George, hour 25. Then it was an hour 10,
Yeah.
hour 15. I mean, we've been filming for an hour and a half. I'd say about 35 minutes of this is getting cut out.
But to be fair, even if
No,
we,
like
even if we don't,
45
there
minutes
might
is-
be some funny clips in there, bro.
No, there is a lot of funny clips. We was talking earlier.
Yeah.
I can already sort of backtrack. I know there was a lot of funny stuff in there. I've been keeping track subconsciously.
Yeah. But the funny shit doesn't last as long as like the serious shit.
What do
Like
you
on
mean?
the last podcast where we spoke about serious shit, like
We didn't really.
that's the stuff that like drags it on.
We didn't really.
Yeah, we did. Well, when we was talking about space, when we was talking about like
PC
all that
culture,
shit at the end,
fence,
yeah, the religion, because it all
race.
like flowed in between each other, because they're all like in this massive topic of just like people in general.
Unless if you want to leave, me and Tyler will wrap it up.
Hmm?
You want to leave?
No, I'm good. I'll
I
leave.
thought you said you got to
5-10 minutes, bro.
go. Me and Tyler can just continue after for a bit if you want. Fill some gaps. I don't mind.
Are you
We'll
gonna
just
leave as well?
we'll just slag you off when you leave.
I'll be. I can still. Well, if you're still down here, Tyler, I can still see you after that. Bro, I'm only going there for like an hour.
I don't know about that then, because we'll probably only be at
Yeah, I
least
thought
an
you
hour.
said you were going Ellie's
And
till
I've gotta
9.
be-
Till 9.
Yeah.
at
No, I
night.
said about that. Give or
Oh.
take.
Are you working tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
I've got 2 weeks off, G.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
He's got about another week, innit?
I think so.
Go back on the 4th or the 5th.
I'll have to check.
I'll go back
I
at the same,
can't lie.
about the same time as you.
About similar.
Mm.
So yeah, probably about a week. Wait, because I start. No, I'll start next Wednesday. So
Yeah, George.
I think
Unless
6
you wanna,
days,
you can leave
5
if you
days.
want, bro. We'll just wrap. You know what I mean? We do the outro, and then me and Tyler will just carry on talking for a
I
bit.
won't go for long, bro. If you guys are still about in an hour, bro, it's going to be 9:30.
In an hour, we'll probably be at Ellie's maybe,
Yeah.
Or go into Ellie's, yeah.
and we'll just. You can float off now. We can
We-
whack the headphones
yeah,
on, talk for about
yeah,
20
yeah,
minutes,
exactly.
get some filler for the end.
Do it.
Do you know what I mean? And
Just say, put an exclaimer.
slag you off.
He had to go. You had to go fuck some bad bitches.
Yeah. George has got to go now because he's just got his booty
Patterned
call.
by his girl. He's patterned by his girl. right?
Yeah.
What?
He's just.
Hey.
You're not gonna say bye then,
Oh.
because George is going now. So me and Tyler are just gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
So the
we're
rest
just
of
gonna
this,
wrap it up.
we'll come closer into the mic now.
If
Right.
you get any closer, you can actually tell how big this guy's head is.
Go on, hit that fat nut in it. You know what I mean? Look at that.
You've got to say bye to the Daddy George, mate.
Isn't it? Wait, hold up. Been going for 24 minutes. We'll stop there. We'll start again. Carry on, lads.
Say nothing.
I've got a call out. It's an emergency.
Basically.
I've got a call out. Basically, go on. I'm gonna let him just do it. Go on. Basically, what's happening?
Go on, go on.
So you can start.
Slag him off.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, this guy's patterned by a gal. Yeah.
Big girl,
And he's patterned, so he can't stay with us. Even though that's not exactly the story, but
Yeah, because
I just
if
said that.
I'll cut this out. But if Jay sees this and we're talking about you got to leave because of girl,
we cut it out.
Your rids,
She'll
bloke.
know where I am anyway.
You are?
She knows where I'm going.
What? Yeah, I know, but it's just a joke for the podcast that you're going to meet girls,
Yeah,
but
it's cool.
obviously you're
I'm
not.
gonna go link the girl them. Yeah, you guys back me up as well on that.
Yeah. What? What are you doing?
I've got to link the girl them.
Yeah.
See, we're gonna cut this out and just do dirty because
Yeah.
we're gonna snip it up and then it's just she's.
Oh
not-
yeah, you're going to get destroyed, but carry on.
yeah.
Do you want to get any fucking closer, cunt? Come on. He took that
look at
literally,
him.
didn't he? Oh, look at that. Was that a little cheeky one? Did he just get anally probed? That's the second time you've been sexually assaulted this week. When he did that earlier near the kebab van. Stuck his fingers right up your jap side, cunt. Enjoy that.
Enjoy that.
Say see you later, guys. Say that. Say see you later, everyone. See you later, guys. See you later, George. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy it.
Come down with me at least, bro.
I ain't got time for that shit.
He needs you to hold his hand, Matt.
We actually got to come down with you.
You not both of you, just like you sure you are.
Yeah, alright. Right. Ty, you can just continue talking to yourself. There you go, you can have your serious
Alright,
conversation.
yeah.
You'll come back, yeah. You'll go to fucking edit the footage. Bro.
I'm just gonna freestyle for about
No.
5 minutes, mate.
This podcast is a shambles, but I think this is what people want. This is just us going
This
on,
is
mate.
just like a random podcast where we're just being funny and just chatting shit. Nothing too serious.
There you
nothing
go,
forced.
Enjoy that. I'll put this up when I come back down. Wait, what are you on, Ty?
Hitting it, dicking it.
Oh no.
Blah blah.
Digging it, wigging it.
Digging it.
Putting your mum in them, slinging it. Take her to the I can't remember.
Hitting your girl and I'm dicking it. I've got a big dick and she missing it. Hey,
Oh, and again.
girl, come bring the nanny. Yeah,
Go
no, she naughty. She a
about
bad
this much away
bee.
because that's the best audio. You enjoy, have that serious conversation you want, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes.
Alright, so basically, these men are wastemans, yeah. And they're not gonna see this until after, whether they leave it in or not. But this guy's a wasteman, yeah. Dirty, little painting. But nah, on a serious note, yeah. I hope he fucking includes this. But big up, I've got a song coming. Yeah, I'm writing it at the moment. For those of you who follow me on Snapchat, go follow it. Tylor, TYLOR_MCO1 here if Reese plugs it. But yeah, I've got my song coming soon, so please show love. I'm gonna be doing little things on TikTok, on shit like that, like trying to make it as good as possible for you guys. Like, I just do a little bit of promo and everything, get everything done this bit. But, hey guys, I've got a song coming out. Hey, how am I gonna freestyle on the beat? Look at my baby, brown like gravy. She's top girl to my ex, go crazy. Auto she gave up and love got lazy. Booze that act like Gavin and Stacey. Heart of a lion, baby, the way you can tame me. Man, my flow so wavy. Now I'm up, you come back to date me. You got a new man, no wonder he hates me. But fuck that man, don't chat about love cause it hits way hard. When it's cut too deep, come here with no pasta. Check out control, looking natural disaster. That's why I don't fuck with love cause it leaves his memories and laughter. And I fell harder and just looking after she came in slow, but she left way faster. Ready or not, here I come. I'll party with a red magnum. Few G's here, but I'm with a bad one. Hide and seek my emotions, run. Ready or not, here I come. I'll party with a red magnum. Few G's here, but I'm with a bad one. Hide and seek my emotions, run. Aye. Waffle.
Sorry, he's getting mad, bud.
Aye, I know he's gonna clip this. Do me dirty. but it is what it is.
Dude's getting mad.
Rip that to you. Rip that to you.
proper give it to him.
Oh, look, POV, look, POV.
It's impossible without a beat.
He's smashing you out, bloody smashing you. Donnie got his whole life. Still here.
I've done a little promo for my tune.
Hello guys, I'm just gonna go piss. I'll be back in a sec.
Alright. Can I do promo for my tune in a minute and you add it in?
Do what you want, fella. Stay about that way, much away from the mic, or the audio goes weird.
Send them on. So guys, little announcement. While these guys are gone quickly, while George is gone, I've got a song coming out soon. And here he is now. Main man.
The star of the show.
The star of the show. But as I was saying, I'm going to try and get it out at the end of January. Start of February if I can. And yeah. Link to the stuff here.
Now George is gone. What a cock he is.
George. Summer cock.
Suck it deep and loud, fella. Just stay about that way, that much away.
Send them on.
And you is Gucci, blood. Ooh, crack a cold one. We're just gonna finish the rest of this. If you care to watch, you don't have to. You could turn it
If
off
you made
now.
it this far.
If you've got anything, if you want to beat your dick, pause it now. Go do that. Turn it off. Come back.
I mean, as you come back, make sure you like, subscribe, or whatever not. Although you didn't ask, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. If you haven't done it and you're watching it this far in, what are you doing?
Anyways, let's slag George off for a bit because he's gonna watch this. So we need to just slag
yes.
him off.
Actually, I don't think he would watch it.
No, because every time we watch a podcast, we watch it all together anyway.
Yeah,
don't
no.
we? So he will watch it.
George, something up, mate.
No, we got to slag him off, mate.
Let's slag him off.
What can we say? Oh, should we whack a picture of him on screen? Bam, there's one. Do you want it?
Ha!
Another one?
Bang!
Oh.
Bang!
Oh.
Bang! 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 Bang!
What about this one? Bang! There you go. look at
Bang! Ah! You know what? Fuck it. Take this.
that.
Boom.
Oh, what
Oh.
was that? What was that photo?
Oh. Don't know. But we're thinking about it at the time. I'm gonna make sure there's a picture, and like for each of these, I'm just gonna make sure I'm gonna send about 20 photos of George, and then there's
He's gonna want to get revenge. You know that. He's gonna.
yeah. I mean, can you imagine if it was us editing? I've got mad videos of you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Have you?
If it was you, I'd be like bam, 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 bam.
Oh, I gotta be a bit slower.
Bam,
Wait, you
bam,
gotta be a
bam,
bit slower. Go. But whack one on screen. You send it to me. I'll whack it on screen. I will. I genuinely will. Go. Bam. There you go. There's one. How embarrassing is that?
It's a video.
I don't know what it is.
It's a video. This is not gonna make it. Believe me, he's gonna change this to summit.
What?
You're not gonna allow this.
Okay, can you let me know what it is now?
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna have to know. Oh yeah, that'll go in. Yeah, I don't care.
Are you
that'll go.
sure?
Yeah, I'll let it knob in there if you want as well. But
Alright, bang, 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 bang,
get a bit
bang.
carried away, won't you?
Six there.
All right, two can play that game. Bang. Look at that. I've made
I'm
that.
sorry,
Come,
I'm
look,
sorry.
Look, can you see that one rising up? Look, here it comes. It's coming
Oh,
up.
fuck.
Hey, here he is. And another one. Ooh, there he is again.
It's alright, it'll be saved with a picture of my knob.
It's him and George kissing. I'm gonna edit that.
Fuck's sake.
Right. Anything else? What could we have a little? We'll wrap this up soon. I don't know.
We should talk about something.
Yeah, that is a point. We should talk about something.
Yeah, we should talk about something about
or
something.
nothing.
Well, basically, I've kind of got to take my snake for a walk because it needs to go to the vet. But
What
vet,
snake are you referring to? The little animal snake, the one that slithers around, or
Oh no! You know them ones that are in the dirt, in the ground dirt. I think they're called worms, mate. Yeah, I've got a pet. I've got a pet. I call it a snake because it's like a big worm. Yeah, and basically it floats.
are you referring to
It
your
floats.
appendage?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Strike free. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
And basically, my fish scraped his elbow, so I had to take it to the hospital to get a motorbike.
What a load of old arse.
Waffle. Welcome to the Waffle Podcast.
I don't even know, bruv. I think we're thinking too hard. We just got to let it flow. But I don't know what to talk about.
About gym and how it. Well, we're gonna start and just start talking about how. I'll just say, so like, are you consistent with the gym? We start as a normal conversation, and then we'll get in, and then we'll talk about what gym does for you, and then I have a feeling we can flow on to other shit from the gym.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of reasons why someone goes to gym. You could talk about health reasons. You could talk about different people's situations.
I'll start doing a bit of shuffling. Wee, come on. Ooh. Ooh.
This guy done one card trick on me on a PGL trip, right, in the hallway, that to this day I'm still like...
What one? What was that?
You told me to think of a card. It was like the 4 of clubs or something like that. And I didn't tell you what it was. And then you done something where you put it out into like 4 piles, and you told me to pick a pile, and I was like, cool.
I can't remember that.
And I picked a pile, and then you were like, cool, take that pile. You took the other 3, you shuffled it, whatever, and then you asked me to give that to you, and then you shuffled that in with them, and then you were like, oh yeah, well, I've got your card. At the start, before you'd done anything, you wrote something on the card, on the piece of paper,
Right.
and it was a 4 of clubs, and then you were shuffling it, and you told me to pick a card. I picked it. This was after you'd done it into like the 4 things.
Yeah.
And then I picked it, and you actually guessed it right. It was a 4 of clubs or whatever.
Mad.
And you wrote that down before you'd done the trick. So it's either you probably had that on the side or something and slipped it in when I wasn't looking.
No.
Sleight of hand or something like that.
No, it wasn't sleight of hand. It was premeditated, but it wasn't sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to be decent at that. Still am. I just I don't do it anymore. If you want to see my magic, go on Facebook. That's all. There's some videos on there and that.
Or go to the old Omegle videos. Check out.
I only had one of them. Oh, there's a couple on this channel actually.
That's what I'm
Literally,
saying.
just scroll
On
down
this
a little
channel,
bit.
scroll down.
There's a few little magic videos.
I watched the Omegle video like a couple months ago. Like it was recent, even though it's a couple years old.
Yeah, my nan likes to watch it.
I rewatched it and it was fucking hilarious. There's this one guy on there.
Click record quick on that. At the back, on the back of the camera, by the top. Yeah. There, that little tiny button at the top, yeah. Card full again. How is the card full? We'll finish the rest of this, just both of us in one camera, because I can't be bothered. I've changed out for one SD card. I haven't really got another. It keeps going off. I don't know, I have no idea what. Carry on.
Where was we?
You said about the PGL trip, I did a trick on you. And then you said about my old videos, you was watching the Omegle video 2 months ago.
The Omegle videos were fucking hilarious, right? So there was one part where you done the magic trick, and then there was that guy that was sitting in a chair, and he just went.
Oh, the black kid.
Mm-hmm.
My nan always loves him. Every time she watches that video,
yeah. He just
on the celebrations boxes and what have you.
because he was just so shocked that you did it. And the girl, when you done the one where it was in your mouth, and you like flicked it up, and she was like, "Oh my god."
Welsh girl.
I think so.
Yeah. Should I tell you something? I don't know. Should I keep this in?
Say it.
Anyways,
Say it for the podcast.
Anyways, yeah, because she might still watch the videos, bruv. She was she messaged me a couple of years after that, and she added me on Snapchat. I thought I recognise that name. And she added me or something, and she was moving nuts, blood, like towards me.
Downwards, yeah.
She was moving nuts, and what was it?
When girls shoot that shot, they
She was like on some freak shit. I remember, but yeah, no. And then randomly she removed me ages ago. I don't know why. It was just random. We didn't speak.
Maybe had a man.
I don't know, brother. It was mad. Yeah, she moved to me years later.
It's something to do with Welsh things, right? Because Wales is a mad place. I'm sorry, I went to Wales, quite a while ago, and there was this girl called Emily that we met.
Like this.
There was this girl called Emily we met, and we was just obviously just walking through Wales, like me, Josh, Mitchell, blah blah, all my friends. And we're just walking through, and there was this girl called Emily, and she was lang. And literally, obviously, she spoke to me, whatever. She come up to me, and then we're speaking for a little bit, and then she obviously found out that I had an English accent. And the moment she found out I had an English accent, bro, she was.
How'd you find out?
Me,
You started
like,
speaking?
Mad. No shit.
He went like this. He was like sign language. He was like, "You're English, aren't you?"
Yeah, just because she's speaking the. But
That is something about girls that even certain girls that I know from like they have different accents, and like when they first heard them, or whether they could be from up north, you know, a bit east, a bit west, whatever. But to girls that are not from here, that are not native to South England and have this very to us, me and you. It's a shit. It's boring. We hear it every day. But to girls that are not from here, bruv, they're all over it. They go, "Oh my god, your accent. Oh my god,
like,
you're so." You're,
and I'm like, "What the fuck? I spoke this like
your
my whole
voice
life."
is so fit, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" But then again, it's the same with us. I see girls that are from other places. Sometimes they could be from sort of up north a little bit more, or from sort of Wales or something else. You know, bit of a twang to their voice, and it's attractive to me.
Yeah, 100%. Like girls with like.
It's just difference, I reckon.
Accents.
It's difference. Because no one's less, I don't know. Girls with accents are really attractive. But yeah, mad, bruv. I'd actually get back into magic if I could. Well, I could.
Yeah, you actually 100% good because you still know everything.
It's just, yeah, I just forgot a lot. I do miss doing it. I might get back into it. Don't know. I don't know why I stopped doing it to be because I did it when I was like 12. You know? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you did.
You
At like my old YouTube channel. Like when I was like 12 or 13.
That's what I'm saying. We used to chill with you at that point as well.
And then when I was about 15 or something, I picked it back up again a couple of years ago.
It was because we were in the school, and then as soon as like exams started coming around, you stopped doing YouTube. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like as soon as
and I think it was also I got in a relationship. When I got in a relationship, I stopped doing it. When I was with Zara, and then I made a channel with her actually.
Yeah, right.
Didn't I? Yeah. That's a G, bruv. Made a few videos, and then that sort of stopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's mad. That actually gets me onto the topic. That's why I'd want to. That's why I said I'm hesitant to get in relationships now. But if I do, it has to be with someone who has their own ambitions.
Yeah,
has to be.
I'm sorry.
Or it's just because not everyone's ambitious like me and you per se. Not everyone wants them sort of those high octane sort of goals and stuff. But they have to have some sort of independence.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be just taken up too much of my. I don't want you to be infringing upon my shit all the time. Like if you're always messaging me, and that's I've had that with girls in recent
when
months.
They have too much free time.
With this year, and it's constant messaging, calling, and it's like, bruv.
It's like, bruv, I've got my shit to do. You do your shit, and it's like.
And the reason why is because I've jeopardized and sacrificed I've sacrificed so much of my time in the past for relationships that I thought were worthy of my time, and then eventually it's jeopardized it because I've stopped doing what I did. I did magic, stopped that when I was with Daria. Did YouTube, stopped that when I was with Zara. I've stopped through periods of time when I've been talking to a girl or meeting, and just sort of slowly, lacked on what I should be doing. And it's okay in the moment because you're enjoying yourself, you're having a good time, you're meeting up, you go. But the more it infringes upon your time, it takes away, and you just sort of, it crumbles you back down to square one. That's why I feel like I'm a lot more, I wouldn't say harsh with girls, I'd just say I'm a lot more diligent where I sort of allocate my time. Yeah.
You got the standard of, I'm only going to give you my time if it's worth my time, and if you can give back that, like if I can see. I'm sorry, I wouldn't really get in a relationship with a girl that hasn't really got her head screwed on anymore. Like those girls that are like going out partying every day. Yeah, cool. They're doing their thing. They're having fun.
That's what I mean. Do your life.
Whatever. Do your life. Yeah.
I just have what I will accept and what I won't accept.
I wouldn't settle down with anyone that's not got goals that are trying every day.
Well, even
to
if you
push
don't have a
towards
goal, like just like some girls just go to the gym. Do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, just a sense of independence whereby you can. The most attracted I've been to a girl is when we wouldn't sometimes speak for about 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, 100%. It's always that little
Not
bit
because
when
we
you
didn't
talk
like each
every
other,
now and
but
again.
it was like, and then when we did speak, banging conversations.
Yeah, I do love them because like those like relationships with girls or whatever where you're tight, but you're both busy as fuck. Like whereas now, like in December, I was only talking to this one girl like once every week, but it was proper fluent conversation whenever we was. Like I could tell that she likes me a little bit, so I'm not exactly giving her like, we've had conversations, so I'm not like selling a dream or whatnot, like whatever.
You was just indulging in conversation.
Yeah,
with her,
but like proper like. It's,
as I always
it's flirty, but
I always say this as well. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. If you're not giving yourself a a space of time in between, then too much of anything is a good thing. Too much of anything is a bad thing, sorry. So I like you and George. I love spending time with you lot.
Mhm.
But if I saw you every single day, I'd
You
get fucking sick of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? You just get bored. You get
Mhm.
sick of it. That's the beauty. As I say, with there's a girl I was speaking to a while ago, and she was calling all the time, and I said,
Mhm.
"Yo, you got to give me my space. Like I like talking to you. I like calling you on the phone and what have you. But my life doesn't stop. I'm not like putting my life on hold
Mhm.
for you."
I don't understand that. I've had it a bit in the past where...
And they couldn't understand that. He said, "Oh,
Mhm.
well, I need attention." I said, "Well, go find someone else." I said, "I can give you every single thing in a man. I can give you all of it.
Mhm.
Every single thing you need. But that's what I will give you, is what you need. I'm not giving you what you
Mhm.
want. Because if I give you what you want, that's endless.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this. All right. I want this. Can we go here? All right. Da. Call me now. That's what I think. That's the thing. That's the thing with. Hold on, it's on 28. Ooh, and. Bam. Yeah, no, I think that's girls will just push your boundaries, and again, it's not their fault. It's organic. It's within their nature. Will push your boundaries to see what they can get out of you, or to see how far they can test your masculinity,
Mhm.
to see when you put your foot down, to see
Yeah.
when you'll take control. So, and often you give the girl the world, right? We're brought
Yeah.
up to give the girl everything, to you know,
To
all this sort of
provide,
stuff. Yeah.
fucking-
But that only gets so far
Mhm.
until she goes, "Oh, I've got you now." Once.
Yeah.
I always thought, and I've realised this for this year.
There's 2 stages of the relationship.
Yeah, once a girl realises she's got you, she doesn't want you anymore. She
Mhm.
moves on. So you always have to hold that sense of, and it might upset her sometimes, but
It-
you need to give her what she needs as
Mhm.
opposed to what she wants. Because
You
if you give her
can
what she
never
wants,
let
you'll never be happy.
A girl get comfortable unless you're 100% certain she's got her head screwed on, she's loyal. Like if you proper know this girl for years, like even then shit happens after, like some things happen that you just can't control, but it's a whole lot better in that sense. I fucking lost what my point was, to be honest.
You said about girls losing control and what have you. If you give a girl too much,
Yeah,
if you give
never
I
let a
always say
girl
this,
get
give a
too
girl an inch, she'll
comfortable.
take a mile.
Mhm.
And it's just not like an attack on women or something. It's just like
Mhm.
this is my own. This is sort of field research. This is just based on my own
Yeah.
experiences
Mhm.
through when I've this year especially given girls what they need. It's just being
Mhm.
affirmative in my actions, being not selling them a dream, not giving them the answer they want. It could be
Mhm.
like a trivial, just a random question, but if
Yeah.
I give them the answer they want, now I've played it where I go, no, and I'll give you what you need. And although in the moment they've gone, oh, I don't really like that, they'll say, because they were seeking, they knew what answer I wanted, and I knew, but I told them what I wanted and what the answer I truthfully felt, as opposed to just being gentlemanly and giving the answer they need. And in the moment they don't like it, but they've told me after, oh, that made me more attracted to you, because subconsciously girls are always trying to seek out your masculinity, and once they've got that, they move on, they try. So that's why you've always got to keep that independent. You've always got to keep that essence of taking control of the situation and giving a girl what she needs as opposed to what she wants.
Yeah, like you need the masculine energy. Like that's one thing that girls do love, like the masculine energy of, because obviously that's why they say they want a nice guy, but they want a nice guy that can stand their ground at the same time.
A masculine guy.
A masculine person that will stay loyal, that will do everything for them, but at the same time has that masculine energy of like, I'm in control. Like, although I'm gonna be nice as fuck to you, but I mean, like not literally.
I say
not
this
quite in a literal sense, but
I say this. People say, when you hear the term "happy wife, happy life," that always comes from a miserable man.
Yeah, 100%.
Happy wife, happy life. If the man's happy, the relationship's happy.
But if the woman's not happy, it's still the man's problem.
A woman's happiness is often based from moment to moment, right? Whereas a man's is more control. Is more, So if we're happy, if I'm happy, I would rather be happy all the time with the chance of you being happy. Now, that's not being selfish, because you've got to compromise in a relationship. It means that if I sacrifice my happiness all the time just to please you, not only will you not be pleased because you'll continue wanting more, but you'll slowly lose attraction to me because I'm just giving you what you want. Yes, babe. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, da. Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, you win the argument. Whereas now I'm not like that, but that makes the girl stay longer. Not because I'm being a dick. It's what was in me from the start.
Yeah.
But before, you have a filter. When your girl says that and you go, ooh, and you have to filter it out. Your gut reaction saying, fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
But you got to filter it out, and then you go, oh no, and you got to be diplomatic, and all that's what they want. The more you act sort of subservient, and you should sort of just mooch, and you give them what they want, and you never tell them no. You're never firm in your decision. They get less attracted to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it fucking annoys me because now we're in an age where people are. It's almost demonized if you. Any essence of being masculine or as a man is like, oh, toxic masculinity, and I think,
exactly.
It's toxic masculinity is when someone uses their fucking ego or they beat the shit out of you and they're abusive. Masculinity, a real man, a real woman will appreciate masculinity.
Yeah.
Little girls that just want a guy to just be their little bitch. But it's like those guys that are just their little bitch and they're the nice guy. They want that until they eventually go,
yeah.
And then they move with the guy that just treats them like shit. Because why? Because he's masculine. Although he's a bit of a dick, he's masculine. He's giving you what you need.
But at the end of the day, it's the thing. It's like women are so easy to let go. It's because their front of a man is like they're supposed to be manly. They're supposed to take everything in. But that's why I think so many men with their mental health is fucked, because like they're all treated that men have to be this like superior, like you have to be strong, you have to be big, blah blah, and then it kind of gives off that vibe of just like men. Like I'm just gonna say obviously the random quotes that are out there, like men don't cry, men do this, men do that, like you have to be strong, shit like that. But then women, it's like they expect completely different. So I think when they get with a man, they don't really, because they grow up taught how to defend themselves against the man, like in a bad way, like. But then men, they get treated how to treat a woman. So it's like, if you get what I'm saying, I don't know if you understand.
Partly. Elaborate. Carry on. I know what you mean about the men about women, but I was trying to understand what you meant about the.
So
women
when men grow up, we get taught how to treat a woman correctly,
to be gentlemanly,
right?
to do
to be gentleman. Yeah. But with a lady, it's a bit different. They've grown up how to like defend themselves against a man that's like
how to not let a guy take advantage
of
of you,
how to not let a guy take
give
advantage,
yourself away,
blah blah, how to not do this. But they're never actually treated how to treat a man. So it kind of gives this vibe, and that's why I feel like so many men have bad mental health problems. If you talk to any guy in the past, a girl has fucked him over in somewhat way or form. No matter who you got, unless he's been single forever.
But then there's certain girls that can say, well, every girl's been fucked over in some way.
Yeah, but it's completely.
I know what you're
different.
trying to say. Trying to say. There is a substantial difference.
And it wouldn't take long until she finds out who that person is. That's why I keep my shit low nowadays. Anyone who knows me, they know I don't really talk about relationship life. Like that shit is low. I've kind of followed your path a little bit as well. Obviously, like just keeping shit low. Like, people don't need to know that shit. I keep all my female activity to a minimum. I keep which is respectful. I keep that very private. As I said, if I'm in a relationship, full blown, yeah, it's different.
I'm telling my friends, my mum, and everything. I'll probably keep it off the internet, but for a while anyway.
Yeah.
But any girls that I'm having a relationship with or I'm doing things on the side, no one knows. Not one person on this planet except from that girl or except from this girl, whoever it is. That's why. And people go, oh yeah, but it's like, I'll talk to you lot about things that have happened, but I don't mention names. I don't talk about where I'm going, what I'm doing. That's my fucking business. There's many girls that I've spoke to that have come and gone in the past year, or I've met up and done things with. And if I'd said their name now I don't speak to them. So that would have continuously been brought up. People would have gone, oh, how's that person? Or
yeah, exactly.
Keep it.
It's done. Yeah, you've got to keep it low.
It's done. Like, why do I need to mention it, bro? It's my business. Every single thing is out there. Everyone knows everything about you. I speak to my mum about things that you lot don't know. I speak to you lot about things I won't speak to my mum about. I speak to my other friends about things that
Yeah.
You got to have something for yourself, man. You can't. Privacy is underrated. Privacy is taken for granted now.
Yeah.
If anything, especially with the age of what we live in, people put their fucking as I said with the girl that's posting things all the time. Oh, want a kid when he doesn't propose to you, and he's like a simp in the car. Oh, I will, baby. Fucking hell. He is
yeah, whipped as fuck.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's fucking ridiculous.
But at the same time, I've been in the same situation. I think there's levels to the relationship. There's the start of the relationship when you're learning shit, And it's like, I feel like you have to be with a certain amount of women to like learn that shit, because I've been very soft in past relationships, like very soft.
100%. I was that guy that was the nice guy that genuinely always thought, why am I getting treated like this? Even when my relationship with Zara up until earlier this year or mid this year, I was always thought, yeah, she was a cunt. It was completely her fault. And although she was, and it was her fault, she'd done and said some horrible things, I think...
No, actually wasn't a bad... Yeah.
I think a lot of it was, I enabled it. She would start an argument and I would I would go to her and be like, and be desperate. That turns off a woman. Desperation. As soon as you're desperate, she would make, and so I would respond to her emotion with emotion instead of being cold. Because why? Because I was taking, I thought there was more of a loss if I just said, instead if I responded, because emotion, women react in emotion. So if you respond in emotion, it's just back and forth. I need to just be cold, logical, and that's it.
Shut it down.
Because they will get emotional and go, but...
Girls love it when they get shut down.
And I've literally been told that.
The amount of times I've shut a girl down and
it's not being...
and she'll be like... And then she'll look at you and she'll kind of smile a little bit like...
Because you're not responding in emotion. It's like, put it this way, girls want a masculine guy. They seek out your masculinity,
but they're always
while simultaneously trying to destroy it.
Yeah.
So that's why you always have to uphold yourself. Because like as I say, doing things that I would have been muscled into so many relationships this year had I not just been firm with my actions and said like, I don't, or just, it could be anything, but just saying things that although there's more of a risk of me taking an L, losing a potential relationship or potential sex or whatever, I keep my dignity, I keep my happiness, my mindset, I keep my peace of mind, I keep all of that up here. You can't take away that, you can't do anything, because I am in control. If I give you the power to control me, I'm not going to be happy and I'm just going to be pleasing you forever until you go, he's weak, I don't want him, and you move on. Yeah. And then I go, what? All the nice guys get treated like shit. I have to be... Now I think I'm in a position where I've got the best of both worlds. Like, I'm still a genuinely nice fucking person. Yeah. I still treat you like a gentleman. I still treat you... I'm very nice. But I don't take bullshit. Do not take bullshit. And it's whoever can stick through that and hang on is the one that's going to be worth my fucking time and energy, as opposed to someone that's just latching on to just be there, just out of comfort or just to be out. And I've taken a few L's. I've got some things from it, and I've taken a few L's from it.
Believe me.
But one thing I haven't sacrificed in this whole time, I've been like this the whole time. Whether a girl's been having a go at me, where I've lost a potential thing, or I do not sacrifice my mental health anymore. I do not, because I've just kept everything. And I'm also like honest. I'll give them, instead of I'll tell them, as I say, tell them what they need as opposed to what they want. Yeah. Because if you give them what they want, they're not only going to want more, and you're going to be unhappy.
It's like a spoiled kid.
But they're going to be less attracted to you. Because it's like, that's what they want. They're looking for an answer that they want. But if you give them that answer that they want, they're going to be less attracted to you. So you have to give them what they need. Yeah. And although in the moment they go, I don't, why would you, that's a bit harsh. Whatever the fuck. You've told them the truth. And then let it sit with them after their emotions calm down. And they go, oh, I'm actually more attracted to you. Oh, and they can't come back. And it's not you being an arsehole. It's just being honest. It's supposedly that thing of the red pill, blue pill thingy. Like, it's just that. Like, a lot of my things of what was it? And I apply this actually to anything. Is the medicine thingy. So I say to people now, like, and I apply this especially with women, but in relationships or in general, is the medicine. So put it like this: there's two types of medicine I can give you. I can give you this medicine. It tastes like shit. It tastes horrible, but you feel better straight away. Or I can give you this one, cherry, nice flavoured medicine. Tastes good,
it won't do.
But you take about 6 days to recover. 5 days. So it tastes good, but you're still ill. Now this one tastes horrible, and you're cured straight away.
Mhm.
Now I equate that to the same thing of relationships or having conversations or being truthful and honest. If I give you what you want, if I give you what you need, like the bad horrible medicine, this is what you need. The good medicine is what you want. Now if I give you what you want, you're still going to be ill. Still going to be the same. Nothing's going to change.
Yeah.
I give you what you need, you're going to go, oh, I didn't like that. Why'd you say, oh? But you feel better straight away after. So I have to give you what you need, and that equates to relationships as well. If I tell you
100%.
what you want straight away, and I tell you, you know what, no, and I tell you the truth, it might not taste good. Truth doesn't taste, no one likes that, but you feel better straight away.
Yeah, clip that.
As opposed
That
to
is
that one. Because otherwise, you're still sick. You're still, that sickness, that, still there. So,
100%.
you know, I reckon we can save this for another episode, maybe.
Yeah.
Some proper, like, detailed chat. There's a lot of really good things I want to say, I just can't. It's a proper deep conversation. Actually, I want to have a conversation about men and women with a woman.
We need Ellie on the podcast.
That'd be good. But she said she wants to talk about religion a lot, and I said, you're not going to get anywhere, bitch.
We can talk about love, religion, blah, blah. Yeah, but yeah, she's not getting anywhere.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to get anywhere with me, bruv. Especially as you know, because it's always going to come back to that. You believe in... I believe in hard empirical facts and the laws of the universe and logic.
Yeah.
And you believe in fairy tales. But it's up to you.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't mean I'm discrediting your belief. Well, I am. I'm just saying that I'm not, but I am. But it's more of a... I can understand someone's belief. I literally had this with a girl. She was like, oh, we can't be together because I'm religious and whatnot. And I said, well, what does that... I said, what does that dictate? Whether I said I'm a good person? And like, yeah. Good bloke? Yeah. You attracted to me? Yeah. What's the difference? I said, your ideologies and stuff are obstructing your full potential.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like you've got this idea of I can't, you know, why? That makes no...
Yeah, it actually makes no sense why they can't. Like I do understand, like obviously they have this religion they need to follow, but certain things...
But a lot of people
also
contradict
need to know
themselves with that. They don't stick to their guns. And they do something that will contradict something else they do. And I just think a lot of people are blindsided because they restrict themselves. They're marginalised into these rules, these things that make no logical sense. Just because, I got to. And everyone I know that's not religious or that doesn't have a belief system or that doesn't have any prejudice based on, you know, rules that were made 5,000 years ago, those all people are happy. So many people that I know that were religious or believed in or that were brought up religious or Catholic or whatever the fuck, and they've left that and they go, best decision of my life. Because it's obstructed so much. I just had this one sort of thing. It stops you seeing life as life.
Yeah,
Do you know
I think
what I
it's because the way people see it is if you actually thought of death how it would be, everyone would be fucked. No one would appreciate life as much. Like, if you actually deeped it, like when you die, that you're just not going to be... So it kind of gives people some sort of sense of hope. So they're not just going to die, because if everyone just knew...
It's like that thing of everyone's technically...
Yeah.
Carry on.
Because if everyone's going to just die in the end, like, everyone would just be like, okay, what's the point? If we're just going to be on this earth to die, there wouldn't be any point. So then I reckon at some point they made religions to give people hope, bring people
but also
together.
as a sense of control, to keep people in line and to keep people not...
I don't know about control.
I do.
Because it was probably introduced way before governments were even a thing or some sort of power over control. Before they even knew how to do that, religion was about... Like you got to think there was
ideologies of that, but I mean, I'm talking about if you talk about the first. I'm on about what's the word? I can't remember.
I reckon the Bible was actually just a really good book that someone wrote years ago, and someone must have read it and thought, oh my god, like this is so in detail that it must be the truth.
Oh, there was I don't know if it was, who was it? I put it on screen. It was a really intelligent guy. Newton, it was something, I don't know. But he said religion came about when the first con man met the first idiot. Do you know what I mean?
It's dumb.
What?
like all of that shit. Like, I'm sorry, was you there to find out? Okay.
I don't know.
It's just, I don't know, it's a load of shit to me.
What
Because
is?
if you actually, about there being fucking like heaven shit, like, although I can understand.
If you have that belief, fine. Number one, keep it to yourself. Number two, doesn't mean it's true. Technically, we're all agnostic atheists. Technically, we're all agnostic. Agnostic means you don't know.
Yeah.
So if I say I'm an agnostic atheist, I'm saying I'm an atheist, but I don't know. So technically, everyone's agnostic because no one knows.
Doesn't know.
No one knows.
Yeah, they all presume.
There's no definitive, hardcore, empirical facts about. Oh, and as I say, there's personal experience. People have their own, go. Oh no, yeah, but my.
I feel like that's just the unconscious part. Like people that say they have had near-death experiences. Like there was one time, like I saw one thing about a guy. He actually died on the scene. Like he got stabbed and everything. He died on this. Like he was dead on the scene, and they were taking him back in a hospital in the ambulance, and he was flatlining at this point, like completely gone. And he said that he was laying there. He could hear the flatline. Like he said he can hear the flat line,
But it was
and although his
unconscious?
eyes were closed, yeah, he was unconscious the whole time.
But he couldn't have been if he had.
And they
it.
resurrected him in hospital, right? So he's come back to life in hospital, and when he woke up, he was like, "Oh, where's the doctor that I was in the ambulance with?" Like, because I remember I told you one time, I passed out on the sofa. Like, you when I had that vapor pen, I said I passed out one time, and I see the whole room in third person. Do you remember when I said that one time?
I think so.
And I was seeing the story, and he said that he saw the whole ambulance in like a third person view. So it's like he can see what's going on, that he's not actually like.
That's weird. That.
And I've had that. And when I heard that story, I was like, "What the fuck?" I had that in previous experience. I was like doing this vape pen of like it's a THC. It's 95% THC. It's so strong. Like 3 buns get you completely fucked. I've done about 25, 30 of these. So I was completely fucked. And I remember one time, like, I just passed out on the sofa, and then all of a sudden I get this, like, everything zoomed out. I had my eyes closed, but everything zoomed out, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I could see the whole room. I can see what was going on. I was here. There was this girl called Anna here, and then there was these 2 girls next to me here. It was like an L-shaped sofa, but I'm sat on the sofa with these 3 girls. And then I remember I see everything zoom out, and I was like, what the fuck? And everyone can talk, and I'm like, I can see. And then the way he was describing that he flatlined and everything, and he saw that whole room in third person, and he described what she looked like. Bearing in mind, the whole time...
What's your point? What do you mean?
The doctor confirmed that he was asleep, unconscious the whole time. They hooked him up to the monitor. He was flatline. He was dead. But in his mind, he was still in like a third person view. And he was able. And when he woke up in hospital, he described to the doctors about the woman. He was like, "Oh, can I see the woman that was in the hospital for me?" And they were like, "What? You were pronounced dead on the scene. Like, there's no way you could have any sort of memory of being in that ambulance."
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, she's a bit
So was it
light skin. She's
so was
got
it
glasses."
right what he was saying? Everything he was saying.
So he was like describing this.
So
girl.
was he not
like,
completely? It was
no,
almost
she's-
comatized.
Yeah. So it's like
'Cause he wasn't completely dead. Otherwise, he'd have no blood going to and oxygen going to the blood cells.
no, but that's what I'm saying. He was flatline.
He was flat. Like his heart was dead. Obviously, he wasn't.
Yeah, his heart was
completely
gone,
dead,
but
yeah.
obviously his mind must have
It wa-
still
yeah,
been
no,
there.
there was still oxygen going to
Mhm.
to the blood cells and everything to operate the brain and stuff, and to have cognitive sort of functions. But he was technically, he was pronounced. It's the
He
same
was
as my nan.
pronounced dead.
My nan died about 23 years ago. She tell you what what happened. She, I think, heart attack about 25, 26 years ago, and she died flatline dead. Came back to life. She was out for, I don't know, it could be a few minutes. This is just paraphrasing, sort of guessing, sort of conjecture. But she said the same thing. She said she saw herself. She was in a third person view above. She saw her laying there on the bed. She saw everything.
It is crazy though.
It's weird.
Because I think it's that point where your whole body is done,
And then
but
it makes
where
you,
your mind, it's like your mind pictures everything for you.
it makes you think though, like, it doesn't mean I'm like, that's what I mean. I don't go, oh, I don't believe in heaven and hell per se, but I mean,
No,
like,
neither.
in the way that spirits are going, yeah, there's a possibility. I think you're just dead, and I think, what was it like for the 14 billion years before you was born? Don't know. Well, then that's exactly that was it.
It's that point. I think.
But then I think all these weird experiences that people have, these past, like these crazy
that's
things.
Just where your brain's on the last peg.
Whoa,
and you've come back to life before your brain can shut down.
It makes me believe.
That's it.
It makes me believe. Is it like, is it something to do with spirit? But then I think, maybe it's all these things that we're sort of programming, like, you're a spirit, you turn into a ghost. All these things that are in your subconscious. That when you do die and your conscious goes off, and you're into the deep abyss of your subconscious, it's just delusional thought.
Yeah,
it's your you've shut off your conscious. You're
I think it's your brain trying to make sense of the situation. So just before you died, your brain's already taken a map of like what's around you. Although you can't see it, I feel like it's just taken a natural map. But then again, that wouldn't explain the situation with the guy in the hospital, because he didn't open his eyes, he didn't look at this woman in the ambulance, but he was still able to describe every single detail about her. The fact that she had glasses on, the fact she was a little bit light skinned, she had a mask on as well, and he was saying all of these things, like she has black hair, and he was going through like loads of detail.
Did he not get a glimpse of her before he got in, and he died in the thing?
He died, like he got stabbed several times or whatever,
and he was
pronounced dead on the scene. And then they hooked him up.
It wasn't like he was in the ambulance and there was like, and then he died in there, and he got a glimpse of what she looked like already.
No. So, like, he was already dead on the scene, like, he's unconscious.
That's mad.
And they've put him in the ambulance. They've hooked him up to the monitor. They've seen he's flatlining already. So he got pronounced dead on the scene. They're taking him straight to the hospital. And then they do the resuscitation and brought him back to life. And, it's weird because I've genuinely had that experience of the third person thing. And when I experienced that first, I just thought it was weird. I thought
since all those things are basically your conscious tab, you go, your conscious turns off when you're sleeping. So it's the same thing in a way, but then it's weird because you can go, okay, you could be sleeping, but you can have sort of, what are those dreams where you have sleep apnea? No, sleep paralysis. Is that it?
Sleep paralysis.
And you can see things in your room. You can actually feel it. You can see things literally there, but you're asleep.
Yeah.
So it's that thing again. Your conscious is not there. But you've delved into this subconscious, and it's a weird, complex thing. It's really weird.
100% it is fucked.
It does make me curious, though, to think about things like that after death. Because I do think, is there... But then I think, okay, regardless of whatever, you're not going to be a fully conscious spirit that you go, look, I'm a spirit and I'll float about forever. No. I think, is there some sort of way that, because energy can't be created or destroyed, so you think, where does it go, But... it does make me think, because there's a lot of it's shit, a lot of it's made up, a lot of it's based on, I think I remember, and hearsay and personal experience that can't be definitively okay, that's evidence.
Yeah.
It's there's so much out there. And even people I know, people that are trusted, that I know that have weird experiences, that you go, that's unexplainable. How that and I always think, I'm very skeptical. Basically, I'm like, is there a possibility of some sort of spirit type thing? And maybe.
Like, I think I've told you before, but the scariest experience was probably my nan's house, because she was upstairs. So recently, my nan's dog. It wasn't recent. It was quite a few years ago now. But her dog died, right? Passed away. She didn't move any of his stuff. Like, he was like taken at this point. There's nothing in the house. There's just obviously his water bowls and everything. One time she woke up in the morning, she was just laying in bed on her phone, and then all of a sudden, when a dog's drinking, like licking up water, she said she heard that, and like she was like, what? So she sprinted down the stairs. She's gone into the kitchen, and there's water around the water bowl.
And where was the dog?
Dead.
Oh yeah, it was dead.
It's already dead. It's already dead at that point.
But then that's
it's
like,
dumb.
although I'm not discrediting what she said, you go, okay, you were sleeping, you could have been in a daisy state, you could have maybe not heard.
No, because she's been up for a while at this point. So she's up, she's on her phone. She said that she was on Facebook, just scrolling through, sometimes you can just laying on the bed. It's crazy. It's a lot of coincidence.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like,
it doesn't make sense to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Me.
It's not me. Like, to everyone else, you can always try and find ambiguities in it. You can go, yeah, but you could have not been with it. You could have You can hear noises. You can your senses can be fooled. But then to her, it was real.
But that's too much. Yeah.
But then it's one of those things. You cannot even get a grasp until you experience it yourself. You'll always be skeptical.
Yeah, you'll always deny everything.
Like, it's that thing of what did I get told? my mum went for one of those medium thingies, and it was like, oh, and they predicted a lot of things that was wrong, and that said, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And they said, right, and this is way before my granddad died, they said, one of your kids is going to see his granddad or grandparent at the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, I have a feeling, I don't know why, it's going to be the middle child. I'm the middle child. I was closest with my granddad out of all the grandchildren. And that was before he died. And now he's dead. And every time I turn off the lights, going upstairs at night, I always look up and I think, one day it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be. One day. There's some... do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And although I don't believe in it, because I go, there's always that part of me that goes, fuck.
Yeah, like...
How would she... It's mad. I'm waiting for the day.
And it's always a day where you go in there and you won't think about it. It's the one day where you
it's
enter
almost
the
every
house.
day I go upstairs, I always think, right, turn off the light, right, okay, right.
Yeah,
every
but
day.
then there's going to be one time where you just subconsciously don't do it.
I'm just like,
and
fucking
that's
hell,
when
go
you
up the
see
stairs,
it.
boring off.
And that's when you see it. I
reckon
think
I'd
that's
literally
always
just,
the way.
I reckon I'd just be paralysed with fear. I reckon I'd just be like, fucking hell. Like, you know, where you just freeze, bruv. And a part of me goes, would I want to see that? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, no.
Yeah, no, because it just traumatizes you because you can't actually make contact. I know it sounds dumb, but you can see it and you're like, you know they're dead and you're like, fuck. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I still don't believe in it. I still think, yeah, blood of bollocks, until I see it. Because to me, I go like that. I go, to me, that's him there. That's literally, that's part of him there. Yeah. So he's not a ghost. He's there. Mm-hmm. So I can't make the logical connection to go, oh, he's floating at the top of the stairs. Yeah, to me, that just goes, it's a radiated guess, maybe. So,
but it is a big mystery. Like I've thought.
It's probably the biggest mystery ever about the afterlife,
and it's a mystery you'll never solve. It would take over 100 years.
That would be the greatest invent. That would be the greatest
discovery
phenomenon of all time ever. If someone had evidence to go, God,
but there never will be,
or ghosts are real,
mad,
or something.
because no one ever will be, because you wouldn't be alive
until
to tell
after
the
you're
story.
dead. And then when if you are dead and there somehow you haven't, you can't tell anyone until they're dead.
Yeah, it's impossible.
But then I think, even if there is some sort of thing about spirits.
But then if you think of how big the universe is, if you actually just take a step back and look at everything, and everyone's like, oh, look, just look up to the sky, you go to heaven, blah, blah. And then you just look at Earth, and then you look at Earth, and then you look at everything
I don't believe in the
galaxy.
sort of the sort of antiquated version of, oh, you die and you go to heaven or hell, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, that seems a bit, whatever. But, yeah, there's got to be something to do with spirits or the way you exist. But then I think I don't. I just want to be dead, because if you're dead, you don't know about it. You're just dead. You don't know.
Yeah. I don't understand that. And everyone says that death is always more welcome. So it's like when you're dying, there's almost that sense of welcome. People always describe the feeling of dying as the pain slowly goes away. How'd they know that if they're dead?
You mean people that's dead?
Because there's been people like, for example, I don't know if you've seen Joyner Lucas, that he done one song about that guy that got shot.
Yeah.
And for example, he was saying he was slowly slipping away, and then the pain started going away, and then his conscious was like, wait, hang on, I've just been shot. The pain isn't supposed to go away. And it's like that kind of sense of just...
the body sort of shutting
down.
It's
the body, it's like more of an inviting feeling. But...
it's so scary.
It is. It's like one of those ones. I think that's why I'd never be actually scared to die, because it is peaceful. All the pain goes away before you actually die.
Again, it depends on how you die. If it's slow and you stop breathing, or if you just get shot, or then you're dead straight away, or if it's like a natural death or something, and you slowly just go in. Like, even when I spoke to one of my friends about it, and I said about my granddad. I said, oh, there was in the last few minutes, and then he stopped breathing, and then he was just breathing for his chest stopped moving, and then his neck was, and you could see the air, and then it was just a little bit, and then it was just nothing. He went like that. He stopped, and she said, no, he would have been dead about 7 minutes before. And I was like, what? She said 7 minutes before the oxygen stops.
It's the brain. I think the brain, there's a different time, because they even say if you've cut your head clean off, your brain would still be functioning.
There's brain activity until
There's still
oxygen
brain,
and
yeah,
blood stops
and
going to the brain, and
until it uses all of that, where it completely shuts down. I think that's why people say life flashes before your eyes before you die, and they always say that it's not exactly all of your best memories.
But then it's not like you'd know.
It's
either.
not like all of because it's unsubconscious memories. Because there was this one guy that like died and he got come back to life or whatever. He got resuscitated, and he said that just before he died, he just. It was like a flash of load of images like all through his life, and he said there was one that didn't really make sense. He said he looked up the stairs and there was a white cat, and it was like in the street in his hometown that he used to live, but he couldn't quite grasp where it was, and then obviously once he's back to life, he was speaking to his mum about it just because this is obviously his experience, and he was saying like he was like, oh yeah, I had this weird experience. It was these stairs. There was a white cat. She was like, oh, funny you say that. She was like, back when he was about 13 months old, we used to live, like, in a place. It was, like, literally around the corner. There was these stairs, and our neighbour had a white cat. But it was when he was 13 months old.
And you don't really have any sort of recollection of memories. Most people can't really remember back to about... Most people can remember back to about... 2 or 3, but
it's always in there. But I feel like you
yeah.
can't access it, like the way the brain is, because so much
it's sort
is
of
going
like
on
these
at
encrypted
once.
memories before the age of about 2 or 3. You can't really. No one really has a recollection of any memory past that.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like I don't actually know. Maybe it's because it's too harrowing. It's too traumatic. Those or your brain's not fully developed. But it has to be. It has to be somewhere somehow in the subconscious, so deep. But because your brain is not fully formed and you're developed, that you can't access it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like soon, but the way technology is going, we will be able to like upload our conscious online. I know it sounds weird. It'd be obviously I understand that, but getting some sort of subconscious or an artificial heart, for example, when you die, maybe I this obviously isn't a real thing, but I can imagine it being a thing. If there was someone smart out there that could actually make it happen. Just have like an artificial heart that does exactly the same job as a heart, yeah. But say when the heart stops, it like replaces it and it keeps blood pumping.
Yeah, but then you could say I guess we're halfway there with pacemakers. People's heart are not wouldn't be able to function. So they have a pacemaker. They still have a heart, and they still can die. But then I guess you can also say, all right, you can cryogenically freeze people, and that sort of stops.
That is one say. If I had enough money, I would cryogenically freeze myself. If I had a choice, if I had enough money, that is the way I would die.
You wouldn't die because you'd be alive until they get you out.
Yeah, I know. It's
or you'd go, alright, I'm about 80
It's still
now.
an alternative, yeah. It's
Freeze me, leave me about 50
And then I have
years.
a feeling, because of the rate of technology at the moment, I feel like it'll only be in 1,000 years at least, or even at most, at this rate, that kind of stuff can be introduced, but I feel like it's too the way we are now.
I think
it won't happen in my lifetime.
I think in 1,000 years, the human race will be extinct. I reckon we'll kill each other off.
Nah.
I reckon there'll be some sort of higher being than us that we would have killed each other off a long time ago.
Nah.
And there will be.
I can't see that.
I can.
I
can see AI getting so up there that it takes over.
Because Elon Musk, he's had loads of interviews where he's been very he's been stuttering a lot, and he was saying about how he was with a rate of AI technology, it can fuck people up unintentionally. So you give it a task saying
it's like iRobot coming to life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you give this robot keep iCloud device storage low as possible. It's taken up too much or whatever, blah blah blah. And they just jump to the conclusion, okay, kill all humans, kill as many as possible.
Yeah, it's fault. I couldn't.
So it stops the rate, and then boom, it's not intentional.
I think even dealing with that is because you watch all these things that you go, I don't know. I would never. If someone was like, oh, you can have Google in your brain, I'd go nah, because I feel like there has to be a level of I don't know, bruv. I just think it gets mad. I think. Within but in 1,000 years, I don't know. I just don't see it being like life as it is. I mean, look at the past 5 years. They can literally have robots now that can speak and artificially talk.
That's what I'm saying. This past 20 years, in 2000, if you look at technology, like, it was shocking.
That's what I'm saying. We've not. I mean, us
only
as humans,
gone 20 years.
you know, from when we was in our most recessive sort of predecessive state as like Homo genus or whatever, like just after we evolved from apes about 100,000 years ago, like we've been evolving ever since. But we've only been involved in heavy industry for about little over 100 to 200 years.
I feel
So
like
you think of the progression from 100,000 to there, and then in the past 100 to 200 years, the progression we've made in technological advances and all these things. From even you think 100 years ago, they said, yeah, we're done now. Everything that's been created has been created. And then eventually the telephone, the phone, the train, the car, the plane.
Do you know what I reckon it
all
done
of
that is? Because when there was started becoming what I have a feeling is when there was like world wars were coming around and shit like that, and like they needed a way to just actual communicate that's not fucking through messengers sending people miles. So then that's when they started developing like the first computer, like the first thing. And then as soon as they had that, they've got a place where you can go and get that information. And then that got more and more. And then it was the
and then
internet.
they realised you can hold information on silicon, which is in a thing of a card, like an SD card or a piece of what is in most things in phones and cameras and whatnot. That's what you can hold information on silicon, which is like that. So that's when they've made it smaller and smaller and smaller. So you think in the past 45 to 50 years we've gone from
and now it's a completely online database. It's
a computer being the size of a room to in 50 years computers are that you can have a computer on your
little
watch.
phone, like boom, like
You can have it, you know what I mean. In your glasses, there's probably some that out
Google
there.
Glass. You've
So
actually
you've gone
got
from
a
that-
crystal that can project.
From in 50 years, again, as I say, we've only been engaged in heavy industry a little over 100.
But I think
200 years.
that is what it was. It's because of the whole internet shit.
So
like,
imagine from 50
all the
years.
information's
Imagine
there.
we've gone from 50 years, computer being the size of a room to a thing. Imagine another 50 years. That's scary.
and with Elon Musk, I'm sorry, but this guy is one of the most intelligent people. I think this guy is going to do so much for the humans. It's going to be insane.
But I think as well as he's a genius and he's going to introduce a lot of good things, I think with just maybe the intrusive nature of more AI stuff, like I've seen a lot of, like not him, but I've seen a lot of sort of billionaires talking about, oh, what if we did it and there can be, and you can have things implemented in your head and this and this. I think the more that gets pushed and pushed and pushed, it'll get to a point where
Shit just goes wrong.
It has to go wrong.
Yeah.
Inevitably. Do you know what I mean? It's not nature anymore. You're messing with nature and you're making. I mean, it's literally like, fucking, what's that film? Look at most of Will Smith's films. It's like those films that come to life. That's how, and it sounds ridiculous, but that's there. We're there. There is literally robots that can fully function in talk. They can act. They can do things. That's what I mean. As crazy and as good as it is. The only thing I'd always reject is like things like if they was like, oh, you can have your cell phone in your head, or you can have Google in your head. I'd always like, I want to stay a human being. I don't want that fucking with my my brain and stuff. Like, it's cool, all of this technology is amazing, but if they were like, oh, you can have this in your head, and we can be a half AI, and you can have, oh no, sounds cool, sounds good, but inevitably, I mean, think of the progression they've gone from 5 to 10 years ago. That seemed ridiculous, and now we're here. So in 30 years, you know what I mean? And I just couldn't. I'd want to. I don't know.
That is it. If shit goes wrong, soon you'll be able to swap it with an artificial part.
Yeah.
We'll run out as humans, and then there'll be things that.
That's why I believe in 1,000 years we will be gone. I do. Or will it be some sort of species led on from that will be so artificial that we won't be humans anymore. We won't breathe the same way.
I don't feel like that because
I feel we'll be killed off. Well,
I feel like it'll be way more than 1,000. But you got to think, even then, if we don't kill ourselves off, we're gonna die at some sort of natural cause. You got to think, in a couple million years, our sun's gonna go supernova.
I don't mean I'm not on about a couple million. I'm on about within the next few
that's
hundred,
what I'm saying.
A few thousand. I reckon we will kill ourselves off through greed, through war, through technology, through interfering with nature, and we'll fuck it up for ourselves.
And a lot.
Things will carry
so
on.
So much shit.
The world will carry on, but we'll be good long gone.
Yeah.
I reckon.
And it is fucked. But all it takes is just a few more people to survive. Like, I don't think it will kill everyone nationwide.
No, I think there will be
It will kill off a lot of people.
No, I think it will be time.
Never make us extinct.
But I reckon,
humans are way too intelligent to make.
But I reckon we're so intelligent that we're greedy and we power corrupts naturally. I don't know. I think that's Hey, if you're watching this in 1,000 years, let us know.
Can you
Comments
imagine?
below.
Can you imagine teaching our kids? Oh yeah, there was this thing called YouTube back in the day. We've done a few podcasts.
Yeah,
Look, smack it on. I'm sorry, I do talk about my dick a lot. I was young.
we do talk about the universe and artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Just wait until the cop segment, and we're gonna. Right, it's 10 o'clock. We're supposed to be at Ellie's at 9:30. She said right.
Oh, yeah, she's messaged
we've
me
been
as
filming
well.
for 3 hours. This is gonna be long to edit. I'll probably cut out big chunks. No, we
Whatever.
can. We will do it. 100%. Will be a good conversation. Anyways, let's wrap this up because we need to dip. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I don't know how long it is. It could be 2.5 hours. It could be an hour and a half. We've been filming for free, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope this episode has been a bit of a shambles. It's been all over the place, but nevertheless, I hope you've enjoyed.
Yeah.
Give it a like. Shows you're enjoying the content. Comment just comment what you want, to be honest, or don't. I don't really care. Subscribe. Turn on the notification button, and we will catch you guys later.
Peace.
Done. Thank God. Well, not thank God because he's not real, but.